appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and support of our kids. Sponsors are Raji Energy, Missouri Bank, March's Pizza, Hometown Furniture and Mattress, Waldeck Electric, Shelter Insurance, Billgrass Home, McCarthy Brewing, State Farm, Diana Andrews, CMT Farm and Home Supply, Animal Care Clinic, Hot Rock On, Southwest Sewer and Septic, Precision Small Engine, Dove Propane, Car Medics, Bolivar Parks and Recreation, Star Bank, HMI Firefly, Citizens Memorial Hospital, Rosenstein Landscaping, Clean Work, MD Luck, and Grand Missouri Bank. Thanks for listening to this Bolivar Liberators Sports broadcast. Made possible by these proud sponsors. Tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and the support of our kids.
Good evening, everybody from Plaza Stadium on the campus of FCU. Welcome to tonight's Bolivar Liberators Football game. A little special edition on the way tonight. Today, we are celebrating our 100th homecoming for the Bolivar Liberators. Used to be the Bolivar Tigers. The whole 100-year deal here. We're trying to figure out if we played football that many times or that many years or the 100th anniversary of the school, and they just had homecoming. Anyway, we're here. We're going to break proceedings. We're going to get over to the PA announcer for the stadium tonight. He'll be introducing the Queen candidates and officially the Queen there. About right now. If we did. We've been going through this all week. They have a great program where they have a theme every day, and I mean they get the students and the faculty and everybody involved in it, and it's a big deal. They make a big deal out of it, and it is a big deal.
Yeah, had Powder Puff football game, I believe, night before last, maybe. Good time had by everybody. I've seen lots of photos on Facebook concerning that.
Yeah, and fall sports is in. We'll cover a lot of that after we get this homecoming queen crowned. But fall sports is in full swing.
Yeah.
Full swing. There's kind of the last week or two before district starts. So we'll cover that. We'll cover the key matchups we've got tonight. We'll do all that as soon as we can get the festivities done with today. Looks like we got some little ones that are going to run out on the field getting ready too.
We're going to have a bunch of them come out here tonight. I think that the whole town of Bolivar is here. And that's a good deal. You know, like I said, celebrating the parade today. I was in that, driving I had the important folks with me. I had the entire primary school student council, kindergarten, first and second grade. And, I'll tell you what, they were loud this year. They cheered all the way through.
Outstanding.
Bolivar's got some big-time cheerleaders coming up through the ranks, I can tell you right now.
That's good. You know, we need cheerleaders. We need leaders, and that student council will provide all of that for us.
We're getting ready to just switch this on over to the PA announcer, and as soon as that's over, we will be back with you all. All right.
Ryan is the daughter of Melissa and Timothy Roberts. Ryan represented Bolivar High School at the Black Walnut Festival in Stockton, where she was a part of multiple interviews and pageant activities. Ryan has been active in speech and debate, FCA, chamber choir, FBLA, National Honor Society, Springfield Little Theater, YES Performance Troupe, K-Life, First Baptist Youth Ministry, Interact Club, National Society of High School Scholars, and is the student body president. If she isn't doing those things, she is probably hanging out with her friends. If you ask Ryan who her role model is, she will tell you it's her mom. Ryan says her mom has taught her what it really looks like to truly care for and support others, especially family. Her mom is an admirable demonstration of what true compassion and selflessness looks like. Ryan's favorite memory from high school so far has been having the opportunity to give a speech for the Bolivar district staff right before starting senior year. Ryan plans to attend college and pursue a political science major and later attend law school. Ryan Roberts. Ryan's escort tonight is senior Granton Bayless. Granton is the son of Jenny and Daniel Bayless. He is active in football, wrestling, track, FCA, and JAG. Granton says that his dad and all of his coaches are his role models. They teach him discipline, and he appreciates that. His favorite memory from high school so far was staying up the entire night before senior sunrise with his friends. Granton would like to attend college following graduation and become a history teacher. Granton Bayless. And now for our homecoming court. Tonight's freshman attendant is Palin Inman. Palin is the daughter of Kyla and Brian Inman. Palin is involved in tennis and swimming. Some of her favorite memories so far at BHS have been going to football games with her friends. Palin says her mom is her role model because she is always supportive, pushes her to do her best, and how to stay strong. After high school, Palin plans to attend nursing school. Palin Inman. Escorting Palin tonight is senior Cale McCurry. Cale is the son of Pillar and Matt McCurry. Cale is active in football and wrestling. If he isn't doing that, you can find him at the Bayless house or lifting weights. Cale's favorite memory from high school was when Owen saved his small inside dog from a pack of coyotes with his bare hands. He says at that moment, he knew that Owen was his best friend. Cale's role model is his father. He says his dad has taught him how to be a man. He respects that he has always been able to get more work done than anyone Cale knows while also making a huge mess. After high school, Cale plans to attend Drury University and one day become a dentist. Cale McCurry. Next, we have sophomore attendant Kayla Goodman. Kayla is the daughter of Carrie and Dan Goodman. Kayla is active in tennis, soccer, FFA, FCA, and yearbook. Her favorite high school memory so far is when they had the soccer sleepover and stayed up playing various kinds of games and had quality team bonding. She says her role models are her sisters because they are always there for her and always make her laugh. Her plans following high school are to attend BYU. Kayla Goodman. Kayla's escort tonight is senior Braden Campbell. Braden is the son of Brooke and Jared Campbell. Braden is active in football, track and field, and superfans. Braden's favorite memory from high school so far is when his team played Waynesville and had one of the greatest comebacks of all time. If you ask Braden who his role model is, he will tell you that it's his dad. His dad has always followed what God has planned for him and his family, and he really admires that. After high school, Braden plans to attend OTC to get his physical therapy assistance degree and then attend Missouri State University to get his athletic training and exercise sciences degree. Braden Campbell. Maisie McCullough is the junior class homecoming court attendant. Maisie is the daughter of Amanda and Clayton McCullough. At BHS, Maisie is active in wrestling, track, student council, Interact Club, FCA leadership, National Honor Society, and choir. Maisie's favorite memory of high school so far was decorating her dad's classroom for his 46th birthday with her mom and friends. For now, Maisie plans on attending MSU to earn her degree in early childhood education. After college, she will become a preschool teacher and coach girls wrestling. When you ask Maisie who her role model is, she says it's her mom. Her mom lives a life of sacrifice for her family and everyone around her. Her heart for the Lord is inspiring, and she strives to be like her every day. Maisie McCullough. Escorting Maisie tonight is her brother, senior Owen McCullough. Owen is the son of Amanda and Clayton McCullough. Owen is active in football, wrestling, track and field, and FCA. Owen says his parents are his role models, as they are always putting God first. He says they are also the hardest workers he has ever met. They are lights in this world, and he loves them so much. Owen's favorite memory from high school is when he dismembered a pack of coyotes to save Kale's dog. He says it was low-key light work. After high school, Owen plans to study kinesiology in college and become a strength and conditioning coach. Owen McCullough. Presenting the flowers for tonight's homecoming queen is senior Rylan Cloyd. Rylan is the daughter of Lauren and Jared Cloyd. Rylan loves being a part of the cheer team. Her favorite memory from high school so far was going to the state cheer competition her freshman year. When you ask Rylan who her role model is, she says her Mana, because she has always shown Rylan how to keep going even in the toughest times. Following high school, Rylan would like to go to college to study early childhood education. Rylan Cloyd. Escorting Rylan is senior Logan Bunn. Logan is the son of Vicky and Matt Bunn. Logan is active in football, wrestling, FCA, jazz band, JAG, and A+. Logan enjoys weightlifting and hanging out with his friends in his spare time. When asked who his role model is, Logan says it's his mom. She taught him the meaning of hard work and always knows how to make him laugh. Logan's favorite high school memory was watching Owen demolish a pack of coyotes with his bare hands. After high school, Logan is unsure what he will do, but he's hopeful that it will involve making a lot of money. Logan Bunn. Presenting the crown for tonight's homecoming queen is senior cheerleader Marisa Anderson. Marisa is the daughter of Nikki and Lance Anderson. When you ask Marisa who her role model is, she says her mom, because she has always gone after what she wants, no matter the obstacles in her path. Marisa has been cheering since she was 4 years old. Her favorite memories have been all the mini cheer camps she has done and watching the excitement of all the little girls learning to cheer. After high school, Marisa plans to go to college. Marisa Anderson. Escorting Marisa tonight is senior Lucas Polk. Lucas is the son of Sarah and Ryan Polk. Lucas is involved in football and basketball. His favorite memory from high school so far was catching a touchdown. Lucas says his role model is Officer Brad Essery because he has always been a strong shoulder to lean on, as well as a free barber. When Lucas graduates high school, he plans to go to college to be an eye doctor. Lucas Polk. And now, please welcome the 2025 Homecoming Queen candidates. Our first Queen candidate is senior Emma Goodman. Emma is the daughter of Carrie and Dan Goodman. Emma's activities include tennis, basketball, FCA, FFA, FBLA, Interact Club, NHS, and yearbook. Emma's favorite memory here at BHS has been getting second in team state her junior year in tennis. Then Sophia Smashy stealing eggshells from the waitress cart at Fuji's and hiding them. Emma's role model in life is her Uncle Jacob. She says that no matter what hardships he has faced, he always looks for the positive and turns to the Lord. Emma plans to go on a mission trip for a year following high school, then go to college to major in animal science. Emma Goodman. Escorting Emma is senior Aiden Essery. Aiden is the son of Sophia and Bradley Essery. Here at BHS, Aiden is involved in football and baseball. In his free time, he enjoys hunting, fishing, golfing, and spending time with his friends and family. When you ask Aiden, he says his biggest role model is his dad. His dedication to God and the sacrifices he makes every day have had a major impact on Aiden's life, and he really admires the way his dad lives with purpose, service, and integrity. Aiden's favorite memories from high school have come from the Sundays when they spend family time together with their home group. especially the Sunday when Owen McCullough got stuck waist deep in a pond and all of their dads had to come pull Owen out. After graduation, Aiden plans to attain his associate's degree at OTC through the A+ program, then transfer to a 4-year university to pursue a degree in wildlife biology. Aiden Esri. Our second Queen candidate tonight is senior Emma Howes. Emma is the daughter of Sarah and Dave Howes. Emma is active in cross country, track and field, FCCLA, FBLA, FCA, band, chorus line, president of the Interact Club, NHS, student council, and Springfield Youth Symphony. Emma's role model is her grandma. She is loving, kind, hardworking, and always makes sure you know you're loved by Jesus just as much as her. Whenever people tell Emma she is just like her, she takes it as a compliment. Emma's favorite memory from high school was going to Columbia for state cross country and spending the weekend with her team, especially when there was bread. After high school, Emma plans to attend a 4-year college to study architecture or interior design and run on their cross country and track team. Emma Howes. Escorting Emma tonight is senior Sam Harless. Sam is the son of Christy and Aaron Harless. Sam is involved in football, wrestling, track, FBLA, FCA, Interact Club, JAG, and student council. When he isn't busy with a sport or club, he likes to hang out with his friends and go flying. If you ask Sam who his role model is, he would say his grandpa. Sam's grandpa served as a Marine during the Vietnam War and continues to serve his family daily as much as possible. Sam's favorite memory from high school so far was when he released a pack of wild coyotes into Cale's yard to eat his small dog. After high school, Sam plans to serve our country in the Air Force and attend Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University to get his commercial pilot's license. Sam Harless. Our third Queen candidate is Jocelyn Norton. Jocelyn is the daughter of Joy and Brian Norton. Jocelyn has been active in yearbook and the National Honor Society. She is the cheer captain and Bolivar's JAG president. Her favorite memory from BHS was getting to go to nationals in Chicago, which was a crazy experience. If you know, you know. Jocelyn says her dad is her role model because of the way he loves, works hard, and supports her. He has shaped the person she is becoming, and she is forever thankful for everything he has done for her. After high school, Jocelyn wants to pursue nursing in college and specialize as a nurse anesthesiologist. Jocelyn Norton. Escorting Jocelyn is senior Evan Nichols. Evan is the son of Kelsey and Tracy Nichols. Evan is involved in JAG, track, and football. His favorite memory from high school is always laughing with his friends in English too. Evan's role model is his dad because he works hard to provide for his family and he's always a positive person. Evan plans to run track in college and major in business. Evan Nichols. And now, I am pleased to announce Bolivar High School's 2025 Homecoming Queen is Jocelyn Norton.
Yeah, they're done.
All right. All right, welcome back. There we go. We got the Queen announced here, Miss Jocelyn Norton. Congratulations to her and to all of the contestants. What do you call them?
Participants.
And
they look lovely. those dresses are outstanding.
Exactly, beautiful dresses. And I tell you what, the guys, all standing tall. But let me ask you something. How many wild packs of coyotes do we have?
There's a little more to this coyote story than what we're hearing.
A lot of people are aware of this. It's the first time I've heard of this story, but I want to get to the bottom of it.
I'm going to dive into it at some point. Yeah, that's great. That was great.
I'll tell you what we're going to do, Sutton. I think we got a few more minutes before everybody comes running out of that tunnel right there. We're going to send it back to the station for just a few commercial breaks here, and then we'll get back and we'll talk a little high school sports that's been happening here in Bolivar here this past week. We're going to send it back to KYOO. You're watching Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
People choose Oak Star Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oak Star, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oak Star can make. Oak Star Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
Is anything better than a hot, cheesy slice of pizza fresh out of the oven? Barge's Pizza in Bolivar believes great pizza is meant to be shared. Grabbing lunch with coworkers, feeding the whole family, or surprising a neighbor just because. There's one golden rule. Be nice. Share a slice. Bubbling pepperoni to fresh margarita with mozzarella, basil, and fine ripened tomatoes. Every bite's made with love and meant to be shared. Make someone's day delicious. In Bolivar, south of the square on Main Street. Barge's Pizza.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
Black Rock Arms has the best deal in town for guns, ammo, optics, knives, camping supplies, and so much more. Whether you're stocking up for the range or prepping for your next adventure, Black Rock Arms delivers quality and savings. Located right next to the movie theater in Bolivar, it's the go-to spot for all things tactical and outdoor. Visit in person or explore their full selection online at blackrockarms.com. Black Rock Arms, your pawn shop patriots, and where adventure meets firepower.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
Hey gang, wherever you are, CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon has you covered. Complete clothing department for both men and women. Their hardware, electrical, and plumbing departments have what you need to get that job done right. For the farm, CNC has fencing supplies from pipe gates, hog wire, and animal health supplies. And for our furry friends, CNC has toys for cat and dog food and, of course, dog houses. You can depend on the Colemans at CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon.
Hey, this is Paul at CNC Farm and Home Supply. If you have the questions, we have the answers.
Stranded on the road? Don't panic. Call the Car Medics. The roadside assistance team is ready 24/7 to revive your day with fast towing and expert help. Whether it's a flat tire, dead battery, or engine trouble, they bring the emergency care your vehicle needs. Call the Car Medics. 417-407-8042. That's 417-407-8042. Resuscitate your ride with Car Medics. Your roadside lifeline when your car needs a medic. CMH Orthopedic and Spine Center in Bolivar offers walk-in orthopedic care Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Available to children and adults, the clinic provides non-emergent care for orthopedic injuries, such as fractures, dislocations, sport injuries, and shoulder, hip, and knee pain. No appointment is necessary. For more information, you can visit them on the web or call 417-777-2663.
Hey, welcome back to the campus of SBU. Your Bolivar Liberator football game tonight is the game sponsor for us is Mid-Missouri Bank. We'd like to thank them for sponsoring this tonight. 100 coat homecoming, so we're looking forward. We got West Plains Zizzers into town, and I'm sure Sutton that it's going to be a big battle here tonight.
Yes, it is. We, they've kind of become a rival to us over the last several years. We've been down there a lot. They've been up here a lot, and it's always a slobber knocker when they play.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, we've had some pretty. We've had a couple big upsets down there.
Yeah.
We went down there and beat them when nobody thought anybody was going to beat them, and I don't think that they've forgotten that.
No, it hurt their feelings. When we were down there, it hurt their feelings. There's no doubt about it.
Very much so. Listen, we'll bring up last week some of the winners and losers. Last week, Branson lost to Parkview 18-13.
And yes, he said that correct.
Yeah, we still are trying to figure that one out. Bolivar, of course, beat Marshfield 37-35. West Plains came back and beat Log Rock. Big upset there. They beat them 55-41. And Carl Junction beat Hillcrest 26-49. Tonight, not only do we have this game, but we're looking at Branson is playing with CJ tonight. Parkview goes to Mount Vernon. Marshfield is at Log Rock. That's going to be a big game right there, Suddy.
Yep.
West Plains is playing at Poplar Bluff. I switched. I went down a little bit there.
Too far down.
Went to the long line. Tonight, Bolivar and West Plains, Hillcrest and Log Rock, CJ and Seneca. Suddy, that's going to be an interesting to watch. Seneca is number 1 ranked team in Class 3, and CJ is ranked, I think, maybe 5th or 6th in Class 4.
It's a battle of the Titans down there tonight. Yeah. The winner of that's going to tell us quite a bit about what we need to know.
Yeah, 5-0 Seneca versus 4-1 CJ, and then Branson is playing Marshfield. So that's going to be the Ozark Mountain Conference, and I want to correct or go ahead and list the Ozark Mountain Conference. We've been saying all year long that Parkview is in that, and it's not. They are not in it. So the actual Ozark Mountain Conference is, of course, Bolivar, Branson, Logan Rogersville, Hillcrest, West Plains, Marshfield, and Carl Junction. 5 of those teams, they are also in our district.
Absolutely, and there was a lot of talk when we were getting this conference going about Parkview being in it, and I think they expressed some sentiment about wanting to be in it, and probably will be at some point. I think. I don't know the politics of all of it, but they're not in it now. I do know that.
Right, and I'm kind of wondering if they're not playing an independent schedule. They were slotted to go to Hayti tonight, which I don't know if we all know where Hayti is, but you can barely get there from here. It's a good 5.5, 6 hour trip over there. I don't care which way you go.
It's not that far down there, but it's a long way back.
All right, Sonny, looks like we're getting ready for a national anthem. We're going to send it back to the station. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Sports and Missouri Sports and on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Who's keeping you toasty this winter? For more than 30 years, Jim and Roberta Doak have been keeping folks warm in Polk County. They offer propane delivery, new system installs, new and used propane tanks, bottled propane, and so much more. They deliver clean, affordable American propane in a fast, friendly, and courteous manner that you can depend on. If you're on the fence about what propane company to use this year, give them a call at 326-6111 or visit them just a block north of historic downtown Bolivar. Doak Propane, a proud sponsor of Liberator Football.
Welcome to the bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the mid-size SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with a State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle.
Come see us. Diana Andrews, 326-2636.
Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
Has your local bank stopped feeling local? Hello, this is Matt Hindenburg with Grand Missouri Bank. At Grand Missouri Bank, we are proud to be the only locally chartered bank in Bolivar, with the local owners and decisions made right here at 1630 South Killingsworth. You'll always work with our friendly, experienced team. From offering personalized financial services to building lasting relationships, whether you're borrowing or depositing, we're here for you. Come see us at Grand Missouri Bank, Bolivar's true community bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
HMI Fireplace is here to serve your community and promote local youth sports programs. It's in HMI's history to keep your home safe and to be on the ball when winter strikes. Come into HMI Fireplace and let them write up the best defense for Old Man Winter today. Look them up online at HMIFireplaceShop.com or give them a call.
In the market for furniture? Don't go to the big corporate stores in Springfield and pay their wildly inflated prices just for them to pay their big dividends to their New York City shareholders. Shop at your locally owned favorite, Hometown Furniture and Mattress, where we have made furniture affordable again. From budget to luxury, we have it all. Ask us about our financing made easy, no credit needed. Come see us today right here in Bolivar at 451 South Springfield Avenue next to Tres Amigos, or call us at 417-912-7681. Don't overpay, take home today.
Welcome back to Liberator Football tonight, brought to you by Mid-Missouri Bank at Plaster Field here on the campus of SBU, taking on the West Plains Zizzers tonight. We were talking about the Ozark Mountain Conference before we took a break right there for the national anthem. Suddy, we've got the conference, and then we're all setting up right now for waiting for the district assignments to come out. We know where we're at, and right now, Suddy, Bolivar's still sitting at the bottom. With the last two wins, though, we have closed the distance quite a bit on that coveted fourth spot in the district.
That's an important spot, as we all know, and that's what, you got to get there before you can go on up. But we got to get there first. And a win here tonight would go a long ways in getting us up that direction.
Very much so. There's 7 teams in the conference, and the number 1 team is going to get a bye during week 10. The number 2, number 3, and number 4 teams, they get that home field advantage.
It's a big deal.
So that's a big deal. Right now we're sitting at 7th, and our total points for us is 32.39. However, number 4 team, Monette, they are at 34.5. So we are within 2.5 points of being in that 4th slot, with Marshfield and McDonald County in between the two of us.
We've watched this district point system for several years now, and the one thing is for certain, in the last 2 or 3 weeks of the season, it's going to jump and bounce all over the place. We need to get ourselves in position to where a couple of wins will really get us up there, and then you kind of get solid where you are, and then if you can play somebody close or beat somebody, you'll move up or stay where you are. That's kind of where we're looking for.
Exactly, and such. I've told people all over town that I've talked to about football this week is that last week game against Marshfield, I think, is the catalyst that we needed to set this game up here tonight. But West Plains is always tough, but the Liberators last week and that come from behind right there at the end, they were calm, cool, and everything, but they've been there 2 games already this year. We're in the ball game until that last second. West Plains coming onto the field right now. Band is still out there, so I'm not sure why.
I bet they don't charge out to half and try to plant the flag like we've seen in the past.
But yeah, anyway, I think last week's victory, I really given us a little bit of momentum. I'm really looking forward to this game here tonight. Well, it looks like we got a whole bunch of people that are going to be coming out of that tunnel.
There's a ton of them down there. And
are you zoomed in?
Yes, I am. And I'll tell you what, it does my old heart some good. They're playing that national anthem, and the little ones, the little tykes, they're all locked up there with their hands on their hearts, just like they're supposed to be. It looked good.
Yeah, tremendous. And look at this. If you're watching, you can see these young kids coming through following the Liberators right there, and they're going to race all the way through. There's no stopping them younger boys there.
One down.
One down.
That's a big deal to be able run out there with those kids. That's how you start the spark and get the fire started.
That's exactly right.
And then you just feed it. You just keep feeding it. Look at them.
That's the junior high team coming through right now.
Sir, they certainly are. They had a big win last night. The 7th grader boys did.
On the hook and ladder.
On the hook and ladder.
On the hook and ladder.
Coach Clardy became an instant legend in the 7th grade as he showed up after practice, and at the end of the game, he goes down and he draws his play up. They've never ran. And they ran it to perfection. To perfection.
That's tremendous. Tremendous job. All right, we got 9 minutes here to before we have coin toss, I think. Then we'll have 3 more minutes.
Yeah. We've had a lot of sports going on in the last week. I mean, everybody's busy, and I tell you what, we're kind of making the old Ozark Conference sit up and take notice of Bolivar High School.
Yeah, this is the 2nd year of existence, and we, we're going to cover a lot more of the other sports, but the big one right now, girls golf. I'm telling you, 2 years running in the conference. We've taken the conference championship. So.
Nobody else has ever won it.
Exactly.
We're the only ones to ever win it.
We're our dynasty right now in the Ozark Mountain Conference with ladies golf. So let's talk about some other football games that are going to be taking place tonight. The ranked teams in the area in Southwest Missouri. The big game here, number 1, Nixa versus Kickapoo. It's going to be held at Kickapoo, so that should be interesting. Here's a game we talked about a little bit ago. Number 1, Seneca versus Carl Junction, and that is going to be in Seneca, I believe.
I believe they've probably been down there since about 5 o'clock getting seats for them.
Do you know that?
Yeah.
Number 1, Thayer versus Kabul. Number 2, Warsaw versus El Dorado Springs. Number 3, Webb City versus number 6, Republic. Number 5, Carthage versus Joplin. Number 6, Lamar versus number 7, Nevada. Nevada's, I thought they started out kind of slow earlier in the season, but I mean, they have flat come on, and that's a big rivalry over there between Lamar and Nevada.
Yep.
Number 7, Mountain Grove versus number 7, Liberty. 2 different classes. Got a class 3 and a class 2, I think, right there. Number 8, Miller versus Sarcoxy. And number 10, Ash Grove versus Skyline. So that's your ranked teams in Southwest Missouri that we're going to kind of keep an eye on here tonight. Other games of interest around the area tonight. We have Ozark at Lebanon, Glendale at Waynesville, Neosho at Willard, Hillcrest. There's a conference and district opponents right here. Hillcrest at Logan Rogersville, Marshfield at Branson, Springfield Catholic at Fairgrove, Buffalo at Clever, Mount Vernon at Cassville, Reed Springs at Forsyth, Stratford at Hollister. Ava played Houston last night, and they took home the win with a 43-20 over Houston. East Newton is playing at Monette tonight. McDonald County, now that's a district opponent for us. They're playing Aurora, the Hound Dogs. Marionville is at Pierce City, Jasper at Greenwood, Lockwood is at Liberal, Willow Springs at Salem, Cole Camp at Butler. Here's a big game, Rockbridge at Camdenton. That's going to be a big game up there. That's at Mid-Missouri Conference, and they're kind of new too, 5 years. And Lebanon, actually, Camdenton went into that conference, I think, got established about 4 years ago or 5 years ago. And when the OC split up 2 years ago, Camdenton went into that conference. And that's all the Jeff City schools, all the Columbia schools, and Sedalia. And now Camdenton is in it. Let's see, who else we got now? Diamond at Lighthouse Christian, New Heights at Lincoln, Appleton City at Osceola, Clinton at Pleasant Hope, and Sherwood at Stockton.
Okay.
Got a lot of exciting games here tonight. This is week 6. Week 6, and I mean, it's, I can't believe how fast it's gone by, Seti.
It seems like that last month until we start football season takes forever and a day, and then here we are, week 6, and just a snap of a finger.
Yeah. I was looking at the West Plains roster tonight. They've got a couple guys that were senior leaders on the team that aren't going to be able to play due to injuries. Coach Clardy said that he actually thought that both of them suffered some pretty bad knee injuries or leg injuries, possibly a broken leg.
Possibly.
So we had the coach's show on Wednesday from Barge's Pizza, and he was telling us that, and it was number 24 Jackson Taylor is a starting running back and linebacker, And then number 1, Dominique Hill, who's a senior running back and defensive back. So those are both on the outs. Our injury report, we have the Braden Long. He's going to be out for the season. Suffered a shoulder injury, I believe. So he's not going to be able to come back for the remainder of this season. I believe he's going to have a little surgery and probably be set for basketball season. Right?
That's what we're hoping for. Yep.
But rest of their team seems to be, they've got a lot of the same familiar names back over there at West Plains that we see year after year after year. But a lot of seniors on the team, so we'll see how it shakes out here tonight with them. Can you see? We got our captains lined up. Let's see who we got. Kel McCurry. Logan Bunn is going to be captain tonight. 65 is McCullough Owen. He's the professional Coyote wrestler, I think, right?
Or something.
Something like that. Number 10 is Chapel Banner, the junior. So that's the Bolivar. So I'm going to read these numbers off to you if I can get them for West Plains.
I've got them where I can read them to you if you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Now, I'm not sure exactly because they're kind of in a pile over there, but it looks like 24.
24. Okay, he's the injured player that's Jackson
the one
Taylor that's
about
out.
Earlier. Number 4.
Okay, number 4 is going to be Warren Lawson. He's a senior running back linebacker.
74.
Jackson Hunter, a senior offensive defensive lineman, 6'3", 250.
Yeah, he's a big boy. And number 7.
Ethan Miller, a senior quarterback, defensive back, 6 foot 161.
And 78 steps up into that pile.
Okay,
so
78. There we go. Let's look here. Stephen Curtis, another senior offensive and defensive lineman. He's 5'11", 240.
He's a big boy.
Coach Clardy told us that this is going to be the biggest team that we see all year.
We've seen them in that mode before. The one thing you can count on West Plains year in, year out is their intensity on the football field. Now, sometimes that intensity gets a little, what we call over the line, but I mean, their intensity is always there. And especially at West Plains, their crowd brings the intensity too. I mean, yes. It's actually a pretty good atmosphere to be in down there. They take it very serious down there, and on Friday nights you'll find those stands full down there normally.
Yeah, without a doubt. And they got beautiful facilities down there.
They do.
Their field just shines, So, Davey Davis is standing here in front of us at the booth. He's going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. The hardest working man in high school sports a few years ago, and got inducted into the Bolivar High School Hall of Fame. And during halftime, we're going to have those ceremonies also.
I believe when Coach Lance Roten was here, he made All-State as a ball boy one year too, I believe.
I think you're right.
He did.
And well deserved. Well deserved. So I've traveled a lot of Chuck Blair used to pick Davey up, or Davey would come to Chuck's house and I'd meet him over there, and we'd travel around calling the football games on KYOO for a few years, and traveled a lot of miles with Davey.
Yep.
So we were busy talking, and I didn't see who won what there.
No, we'll figure it out.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and send it back to the station right now. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99, and we'll be back for the kickoff.
Drilling, the action of making a hole in something by boring with a drill. Sounds simple, right? Well, it's not, especially when it comes to water wells, geothermal drilling, and environmental monitoring. With over 20 years experience, Jeremy McCarthy and his crews at McCarthy Drilling will have your project completed efficiently and effectively using state-of-the-art drill rigs. Don't leave your drilling to just anyone. Contact the experts at McCarthy Drilling in Halfway. McCarthy Drilling done right.
You're listening to 99.1 KYOO Halfway, 1200 AM KYOO, and 102.9 K275 CD Bolivar.
Bold transformations start at MD Lux Aesthetics and Med Spa in Bolivar. Lose weight with personalized solutions. Balance your body with expert hormone therapy. Revitalize your skin with powerful laser treatments. And refresh your look with precision injections. Every journey begins with a $50 consultation credited towards your service when you move forward. Find them on Facebook or find them behind Bill Roberts Chevrolet. Step into the future of beauty and wellness, where cutting-edge science meets self-care. MD Lux Aesthetics and Med Spa.
All right, welcome back to the Mid-Missouri Bank game sponsor for the Bolivar Liberators against West Plains tonight. Liberators won the toss. They're going to line. They deferred for the second half. They're going to line up and kick off. And when they're going to kick off, I'm going to have to correct myself already, folks. Jackson Taylor, number 24, is back deep for the Zizzers. And Coach Clardy told us that he had possible broken leg and wouldn't even be playing. But he's back along with number 22, who is Wyatt Dew, both of them seniors.
That's a good start. Kicked it all the way into the end zone.
Kicked her all the way through, so we're not even going to get a seam run with that broken leg,
I
Sadie.
think that may be our first kick into the end zone this year.
You're exactly right. You are exactly right. Let's see who we got lining up here. Looks like number 7 is going to be the quarterback. His name is Ethan Miller. Now, folks, just bear with me because I don't memorize these names near as fast as what Matt Hennenberg does. So you'll hear me say number 7. Miller, the quarterback. He's going to line up in shotgun. He's got split backs behind him. One wide receiver to the left side and twins set over to the right side. Now, both backs kind of flare out to flanker positions, wing positions, and going to pass. And he's got his man right over for about a 3-yard gain. I can see what's getting ready to happen right here. They're just going to dink, 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 which is kind of commonplace for him. But he picks up about 4 on that right there.
Yeah, there was no hiding that. I mean, they just emptied the backfield right away and said, all right, here we go. I think Coach Clardy, if I recall, he said they'll show a lot of different sets.
Yep. Basically the same set, except they're not shifting people yet. Miller is still in the quarterback position. Now we're going to bring one man back into the backfield next to him, and the pistol is going to be slightly behind, and he's going to flare back out to the right-hand side. 4 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Another quick slant pattern out into the flats, and he does pick up the first down, I believe.
Depends on how they mark it. Yeah, it looks like he's just across the 30, so he will pick up the first down. Just a little dump pass out in the flat, and he picked up enough yards to get it. He looks like a little bowling ball coming through there. I mean, he's a little Reese.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
I want to see how, I think our speed will probably match up pretty good with these guys right here.
Should.
We've been able to match speed for speed with every team we've played so far. There's another little different set. We got man in motion. He's walking way back in. It's going to be a handoff right up the gut, and it goes nowhere, Suddy.
That could be a reason they're passing the ball the first 3 downs, too.
It looked to me like McCullough. He thought that guy was a coyote, I think. Right.
Apparently. No gain on the play. I thought he'd actually lost a yard or 2.
I'm going to tell you right now, we was watching that young man on that Liberator hype film. He did. It ended up being, I think, 315 bench and pressing on that deal. So
he didn't have any trouble doing that.
No, he didn't. Got a play action pass to the left flats over there and met head on, but he falls forward for the first down, Sut.
He had enough momentum, enough strength going up there. He fell across the first line.
So that's, 5 plays and 4 different formations.
Yeah. And more to come.
13 checked in. Is he checking in at quarterback? No, wide receiver. Branson breaks the huddle lineman, head up over the ball. Quarterback's in the pistol, 1 man behind him. It's kind of a double reverse action right there, a little counter play, and it's going nowhere. Well, he's going to spin. He keeps his feet moving, and they just can't get him down. He moved the pile. He was met and stopped at the line of scrimmage, but just kept twisting and turning and ends up with a 9-yard gain.
It was going to be about a 3 or 4 yard gain, and he made it a 10-yard gain.
Good piece of running by that young man.
Yep.
Could you see the number on him?
I did not. I don't think that was just short of the first down, just short of the 50 or the 49.
Got a timeout here for the white hat. I had a ring or something on.
Something wasn't quite correct there, and they spotted
the uniform. Takes snap, hands the ball off. We got flags down all over the place. One from back judge and one from the white hat over here. I think that's going to go on against West Plains. They're going to push him back a little bit, I believe.
He's kind of aimed that way, isn't he?
There we go.
Yeah, illegal procedure.
I like that. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5 for the Zizzers.
This is kind of starting out like most games we play with him. It's just both teams just grind away.
See, Branson or West Plains come to the line. Miller in the backfield all by himself, and now he's going to bring a slot man back in next to him. He's going to hand the ball off to him. He goes up the middle. He's hitting people pretty hard. He gets that penalty yardage back, and I think that
pretty close.
It's still short of the first down. So,
yeah, I believe it is.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and very short for the Zizzers. I think the Zizzers and the Liberators are the only 2 teams in the nation with those mascots.
As far as I know,
Isn't that right?
As far as I know.
3rd and 1, Miller hands the ball off, and we had him stop set, and he goes forward for 2 yards, gets the first down.
We're getting to him, so all we got to do is be able to get him down, and that's going to be a chore because he's packing the mail when he gets to us.
Jackson Taylor, the ball carrier, he's the senior that we were under the impression wasn't going to be able to play. Wyatt Dew is number 22. He's also been setting up in the backfield with Miller. Got a man in motion coming across from right to left for Zizzer. He gets set on the far side, 2 receivers on the left. Going to throw a pass. It's tipped, but it's still caught. And they get about a 6-yard completion on that. It looked like that ball was tipped, wasn't it?
It was close. If it wasn't tipped, it got really close.
Pretty good coverage by the Liberators over there.
Yeah. Yep.
That's almost a dangerous pass play. You know, he had one receiver lined up over another, so you're not sure which one he's going to when he throws that ball. But 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Quarterback in Miller is in shotgun position. He brings number 24 into the backfield with him. He's looking to throw the ball. He just stands there. Now he's going to throw it away. No, he makes a completion out here on 45. He gets pulled out of bounds by, is that Harless that's making that tag? Pulled him out. No, it's Logan Bunn. Logan Bunn doing a good job to get from that linebacker position, get out there as fast as he did. They was able to pick up the first down.
He got over there 7 minutes, 7:09 left in the first quarter, no score. He made a quick recovery on that, and that had to be the 2nd or 3rd receiver that he was looking for.
Yeah, Whitehead called another timeout. You know, Harless is in that linebacker position, and they fake that handoff, and that freezes him there for just a second and allows that receiver to slip out there. I'm going to come over and talk to Coach Clardy a moment here and see what's happening. Not sure what's going on there. I keep pointing down toward the far end zone.
I'm not seeing anything down there out of whack. I'm seeing 40 seconds on the clock.
Yeah. Clardy keeps throwing his hand up in the air, and I think that's
the 7:09. Is that where we were when we started the play? Did we not run any time off the clock on that? Perhaps.
I think so. I think that. Well, I don't want to speculate.
Well, I don't either.
I do think it has something to do with either the play clock or the game clock.
There's really nothing else for them to be concerned about down there. Looks like we're ready to go.
Okay, got the thumbs up from the side judge over here. Let's see here. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. He's going to bring one of them into the backfield with him, and one's kind of in that wing spot inside the tight end. He hands the ball off, and he breaks 3. Number 24, he's running tough, boy, and I'm losing him in the piles there, Seth.
Well, that's because he's not
about 5 foot.
He's not very tall, and he gets low, and he stays low. His center of gravity is really low, and he's strong. He's just pushed his way through the pile.
They're listing him at 5'9", and they're listing Wyatt Dew at 5'6", but I think they might have those heights backwards.
Well, that might have been the platform shoes on also. I mean,
4 receivers left, 1 receiver right. They're just swapping them back around. They're bringing one in tight again, one in the backfield. He hands the ball off that time, straight up the middle. It's just carrying Liberators back down the field there.
He's doing a good job.
Kel McCurry in on that stop. That was number 22 that time. That's the one that's listed at 5'6". No?
They're getting to that first contact, and they're spinning and staying low and keeping their balance and being able to push on.
Scissors with 3 and 2, but they're going to bring them back in. I guess they're just trying to see where those safeties are going to go to. A little pass play. Completion, and it's going to be in for the end zone for
He scored.
All right. I'd never seen either one of the officials on the goal line put his thumbs out, thumb out.
Yeah, I had it right on the one on the far line where the play was made, and I didn't see a signal of any kind.
Never seen no signal. The PA announcer called it a touchdown, so we're going to go with that. They're lining up to kick an extra point.
5:43 in the first, and the Scissors draw blood.
Yeah. First possession of the ball game.
Looks good. It is.
All right, with that, we're going to send it back to the station. We are watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Mid-Missouri Bank has crossed another huge benchmark. They've paid their Mid-Mo customers more than $8 million in Casasa rewards. Join Mid-Mo in the race to $10 million. Get in on your share of the earnings today. Whether it's cash back on debit card swipes or a high interest rate on checking and savings account balances, Mid-Mo Bank pays you for the spending activity you're probably already doing. You deserve more for your money. How does more money sound? Open an account in minutes at openaccounts.midmobank.com. Mid-Missouri Bank. Member FDIC.
Stay active and energized at the Bolivar Recreation and Aquatic Center. Hit the gym, take a fitness class, or shoot some hoops in the full-size gymnasium. They've got a seasonal indoor pool, top-notch equipment, flexible class options, and convenient childcare while you work out or attend activities. Need space for an event? Rent out the gym, studio, or multi-purpose rooms, perfect for parties, meetings, or team events. Open daily with hours to fit your schedule. Bolivar Recreation and Aquatic Center, where Bolivar comes to move. Located just off Broadway. Join the action today.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium. This is Bolivar Liberator Football, brought to you by Mid-Missouri Bank tonight on MoSportsZone.com and YourCountry 99. The Scissors just had a 75-yard drive and ended up scoring a touchdown, and they've just kicked off. We take the ball. Jackson takes the ball on the 5-yard line. He's working his way across the field. Suddy gets it out to about the 26-yard line where he's held up. Looks like they're going to spot him somewhere between the 26 and 27.
Yeah, it's a good run back. They pinned him deep. They pinned him around the 5-yard line, and he made a good recovery there. All right, now we've seen this in the past. After somebody scores, we're just we come out and do what we're supposed to do and make the best of it.
Well, we don't get excited. We just play our game. Try to stay ahead of the sticks, as Coach Clardy says. Banner in the backfield. He's got Colt Hill starting with him next to him tonight, the freshman.
Yeah, he's been running the ball awfully well.
Banner comes out. We got Evan Nichols that has moved into a shotgun position. He's going to run a wildcat. He's going to pass it, flipped it, faked it to Banner, and down the sideline he goes, and he could go all the way. If Evan Nichols coming on, he's almost getting caught. Look at that right there. 74-yard touchdown run, a little trickery. Coach Clardy dialing up early.
I would call that the fake reverse to the quarterback to pass it.
Yeah.
And he just kept it.
Yeah, without a doubt. Banner shifts from the shotgun. He goes up and takes a flanker position. Evan Nichols comes from the wing on the right side to the quarterback position, takes the snap in a wildcat, fakes a pitch to Banner going back to the right side of the field and just turns it up. Excellent blocking out here. I don't know who it was at the 50-yard line, but just driving a man across the field.
Flag.
Line up for the point after.
The flag looked like it came from
backside, back in the end zone, didn't it?
I thought so.
Wyatt Viles is lined up for it, and they're going to back us up a little bit, but Viles hit a 23-yarder last week, 22-yarder for a field goal, so young man's got a pretty good leg on him.
And a great attitude.
And I believe it's good, Sut. No
It is
good.
not. It was wide right.
Was it wide right?
Wide
All
right.
right.
Not much.
Well, the Liberators answer on the first play from scrimmage, missed the extra point, so it's 5:21 to go in the first quarter. The Liberators down 7-6. going to send it back to the station for a quick one here. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Welcome to Coral Supply in Bolivar. Coral Supply in Kubota has stepped up to get you the Kubota tractor you need.
Like the L3902 package with box blade, brush hog, and 18-foot trailer. Bring home the Kubota L3902 package for 0 down, 0 APR for up to 60 months. Now through 9/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
At Coral Supply in Bolivar, we make it simple to buy a new Kubota tractor.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium. Hey, what a turn of events right there, Seti. Zizzers take a long time, 7 minutes off the clock or 6 minutes off the clock, go down and score, and the Liberators just answer in one play.
Yeah. 5:21. When did they score that? Up on 5:49, I believe. And
5:43.
5:43, and it's 5:21. So not much time off the clock on that one, and Liberators to kick off.
All right. Once again, let's see what formation. We've seen 3 different kickoff formations. This looks like your standard.
Yeah, and I like kicking it deep here if we can. Keep it away from that the receivers back there.
I got number 22 and 24, and that is
we got a good
Dew and Taylor, respectively. Dew takes it, and he's at about the 6-yard line. He slips, but he regains his balance, and he's met at the 25-yard line and brought down. That ball's out on the ground.
It's already down, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, he's marking it down.
All right. Ball came out. The Liberators, good swarm over there.
Looks like it's going to be spotted on the 25.
He'd been better off just letting it go into the end zone. He wouldn't have had to get hit that way.
Not in his mind. He wants the ball. You can tell he just wants it.
Clardy is still talking to the white hat about something.
He's visiting with him.
Yeah, I'm not real sure what's going on there, but something hasn't been right. Defense needs to step up here a little bit, Suddy. We've seen what they're going to do, and I think maybe they've had a couple adjustments made over here on defense for us. West Plains is coming out there, a man short on the field. Here he comes.
Here we go. Yep.
That's going to be Dew that's coming in late. DUE.
Still plenty of time. 12 on the clock.
Quarterback's got 2 people side by side, but in the backfield, he takes a snap, and he's kind of a little crossbuck is what we used to call that back in the day. He fakes it the first one, and it is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They're going to mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Liberators ended up planting him on his back 5 yards deep, though.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Quarterback faked the one back coming through and then turns to hand the ball off to the next back coming through on the. They just make a little X back there. We used to call that crossbuck. Long time ago, Suddy.
Back in the day.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for the Zizzers. They hand the ball off to, it looks like Allen, and he spins forward for the first down. They're going to mark him slightly past the line there.
He did. I'll tell you what, he's a tough little runner now.
Yes, he is.
He's picking up some quality yardage.
.425 to go here. The Zizzers are at their 35-yard line. Sending, it looks like 3 receivers out to the left side, 1 to the right. Got 1 in the backfield with the quarterback, Ethan Miller. He's going to take a pass this time. He hits Dew. He's out there in the flats. Dew just catch that ball with a full head of steam already, and he takes that for about a 12, 13-yard gain, it looks like, Sutton.
That's well executed. They're kind of clearing out that side play, and then they're getting that quick pass. It's an accurate pass. He's not having to fumble around with it. It's right to him. And, man, he gets up to full speed in a short time.
The quarterback, he stands in that pocket just a little bit different. He takes that snap, and, he just looks lackadaisical. With ease, he just kind of turns and faces and releases the ball. He hands the ball off this time. Oh, great job right there. I think it's going to be McCullough and Harless.
They should have lost
in on the attack. They're going to give him a loss on that one. Yeah, Sam Harless in on that. I think McCullough was there also, but Harless probably the first one because they were running right at his gap. Liberators in that 3-4 defense that they put in this year, Sutton.
Yeah, and you know what? It's been pretty good.
Yeah, the linebackers are getting the tackles, and usually that's the way it's set up. It's designed that way. Going to fake the ball, hand it off. We're going to set up a little screen. He throws it high in the air. it's caught, and we can't get them to come down. We can't bring them to the ground. We got a flag down over here, though, I think.
It's kind of where it needs to be, too, for us.
It come from the line judge over here on this side of the field, on the near side. Officials are going to talk about it a little bit. We're going to talk about the officials talking about it.
I don't like when they spend this long talking about it.
We've got a little discrepancy down there.
A lot of times they'll pick it up when they do that. So
illegal shift against the Zizzers. So that's going to take them back 5. I don't believe that's not a loss of down, Bill, is it?
I don't believe so.
No. So
I thought he called the illegal man downfield also.
They're going to reset that. That negates about a 6-yard pickup.
Yeah, it's about 11.
We declared something, or we declined something there. We took one and declined one.
Okay.
That's what it boiled down to. All right, but still, so that puts them back up 5 yards. Oh, no. They're going to talk about it a little bit more. That should be a 5-yard penalty. It was, they had lost it down. That's right. My mistake here. So it'll be 2nd and 6. Well, we're going to get it right here, Seth.
Yep, we are. That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Don't just play on. Make sure you've got it right and get it set and then go. And that's what they've done.
3 receivers right and 1 to the left, 1 man in the backfield with Miller. They tried a hard count right there, and it looks like we might have a little stunt over on that far side. And here he comes off and runs right into it, runs by the ball carrier, though. Ball carrier gets back, and we still stopped short of the original line of scrimmage. He does pick up 3 yards, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and probably 12. Boy, we ran that stunt right into him. Came on in off that right edge of the defense, and when you're stunting, you just sometimes you get to the ball carrier right there, and sometimes you don't. And that was one of those times he just went right by.
It changed his route.
All right, 3 receivers right. Quarterback's going to scramble out a little bit to the right-hand side. He's got the man downfield, and he's made the completion about the 40-yard line, so they're going to pick up the first down. They're going to mark them at the 36-yard line, between the 36 and 37-yard line. They moved the pocket that time all the way over here to the right side. So
they did, and that was a great throw, too. He had to throw it over and under to get it to that man, and he made a real nice throw on the move there.
It stretched the defense out. He had 1 man in the flat right here. Yeah. He had 1 man running an out route at about 10, 11 yards, and that's the one he hit. And then he had 1 going down the field running another out at about 19 to 20 yards. 2 receivers both sides right there. He hands the ball off to Miller. I think that's Miller, that one is, number 24, and he gets about 4. Let me double-check that. Matt, if you're listening, I'm trying to get their names right. No, that's Taylor. Miller's the quarterback, so.
Okay.
That's Taylor getting that 4 yards. He's a tough man to bring down. 1:33 to go here in the opening period, Sutton. We're down 7-6. They have had about 17 plays, and we've had 1.
They've had 11 and a half minutes.
Quarterback takes a snap. He's got 3 receivers to the right side. They're kind of scrambling around. He dumps it off. That right there is they're going to score. No, they're going to be short of the goal line. That's just a tough position to be in as a defensive back. You got a quarterback that has scrambled out to the right-hand side, and you've got your man covered. They had a slew of receivers right there, and everybody was covered up pretty good. Quarterback came forward. It looked like he was getting close to the line of scrimmage. The D-backs came off their men to come up to make the tackle, and he stopped and just lobbed it right over their head to the open man.
He done a good job. He kind of went down, tucked the ball, and went down and looked like he was going to go hard, and then just pulled it up and made a nice, soft touch pass.
Bottom line is 1st and goal to go for the Zizzers from about the 2. And they're handed up. They put it on power, and they hand it off to Taylor, and in he goes for the touchdown with 59 seconds to go in the first quarter.
And he just ran around the pile that time and had 1 man to beat, and he can beat 1 man.
Yes, and the whole formation set up there. You'd have thought that they was going right up the middle. Everything was right there, and he just took the snap and just beat everybody outside. Zizzers lining up for a extra point. And snap the ball. There it is. Left-footed kicker, and it's up and good. That's going to bring your score to 14. He did call it good, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, there it finally popped up on the scoreboard. 14-6. We're going to send it back to the station. This is Bolivar Liberator Football, brought to you by Mid-Missouri Bank on MoSportsZone.com and YourCountry 99.
Transform your yard with Rovenstein Landscaping. They're dedicated to serving their customers with quality products and friendly service. Whether you're tackling your own project or you want to work with one of their expert designers to create the outdoor space you've always imagined, they're here to help every step of the way. They're fully stocked with everything you need. Just stop by 250 North Lemon Avenue in Bolivar, right behind Casey's General Store. Rovenstein Landscaping. Let's grow something great together.
Road and Clean Works. So what do? Let's make this simple. We stain and we clean. We stain decks, we stain fences, we stain houses, we stain concrete. We clean commercial buildings, we clean house exteriors, we clean fleets of all sizes, we clean equipment of all kinds. I'm telling you, we clean and we stain. Road and Clean Works, it's what we do. Contact us today.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium. The Zizzers are up on your Bolivar Liberators 14-6. On the extra point try by the Zizzers, as we went away for commercial break right there, the officials announced that there was a personal foul against the Liberators during the point after attempt. So the Zizzers got to move the ball up 15 yards, and we're hoping that he kicks it into the end zone. But I got a feeling he's going to squib it or something. No, he just kind of pooches it down to the 1 yard line, and he's going to have to come out with it. And Jackson almost broke one tackle, but he's going to get out to about the 12-yard line. So the Liberators are going to start deep in their own territory, Sutton. There's 51 seconds to go here in the first quarter. My question to you is, this is our second possession. Do we have enough time? I mean, our first possession took...
We could run two plays with the time we've got here easily. Exactly. We could run two scoring plays, actually. So.
I'm hoping that that's going to be the case, Suddy.
Yeah.
Let's see what Coach Clardy comes up with right now. I'm betting that we're going to be kind of conservative and we're going to get normal.
I don't know that we'll have quite the...
success on the first play.
Well...
Let's hope we do.
You never know.
Banner in the backfield. He's got Hill next to him. Polk is in a flanker position right up close to... between the tackle and the guard, it looks like. Banner takes a snap, hands the ball off to Hill. Hard runner. He's going to get maybe a yard out of that. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage, and I think they're going to give him about a yard.
Yeah, he was hit pretty hard and wrapped up.
Let's see.
36 seconds left. We'll get another play off.
Yeah, we will. Let's see. That is... Got Paul Bliss out wide here to the right-hand side. I can't really tell who all is over on that far side. So that Polk's out there. It's got to be Nichols is out there. Going to run a bubble, kind of a flared bubble screen out there to Nichols, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards.
That should.
Evan Morrison
got out of bounds. He must have got out of bounds over there.
Yeah. Well, they're only going to give him about a yard.
Wow. He must have got out of bounds quick.
Well, the down marker needs to move up.
Yeah, they've got it marked 2 or 3 yards ahead of him.
Yeah, the ball's down ahead of the down marker. I'm not real sure what's going on over there. Tell you what, these officials are very methodical, aren't they?
They haven't. Yeah, they haven't moved the. They haven't moved. They haven't had him move yet. That's because they're going backwards.
There was a flag on the play.
That's why.
I never seen it.
I can't see the flag from here.
That's not good. Apparently, the flag was somewhere out around the 18-yard line because they took us back to the 8-yard line. So that's going to set up a second and about 17. It looks like. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hill in the backfield. Nichols, Bliss, and couldn't get it. Banner back to throw. He's got a man open up to 20. He's got it. That's Evan Mortensen come all the way from the far right-hand side. He was the drag man and came all the way across the field, and Banner had enough time to pick him up. That's probably going to be the third or fourth read. He had three receivers over on the right side, and he catches Morton coming all the way across.
That's a Bolivar Mattress and Furniture first down.
There we go.
In their new building.
Yeah. Or did they make the move?
Oh, yeah, they're there.
Outstanding, Randy. Outstanding. Seen Randy today at the parade.
1 second left in this first quarter.
Banner takes a snap. He hands the ball off to Hill. Hill hit immediately, but is able to make it back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to do it for the first quarter. We're going to send it back to the station for a couple commercials. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening to Your Country 99.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Ask Craig Lehman about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Sometimes it gets messy out there. When it does, call Southwest Sewer and Septic, your local heroes for emergency septic pumping, septic cleaning, and sewer line repairs. Plus, they now offer porta potties for your job site or special event. For more information, visit southwestsewerandseptic.com or call 417-326-4330. That's 417-326-4330. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
Hey, welcome back to Plaster Stadium. Your Bolivar Liberators we're starting the second quarter, and they're down 14-6. We actually missed our Roten Clean Works extra point, so we're going to try to have to make that up here before too long.
Yeah, and we missed our Warwick Electric. It all happened too fast.
So fast. Is a touchdown count as a first down, though? Banner in the backfield. He's got Hill going in motion hard away from him. He's out in the flats. Once again, he hits Nichols over the middle, who's doing a drag, and he's going to pick up about 7 or 8. Good. I tell you what, I like the play calling. The receiver is coming all the way across the field. The receivers on the pass side are actually just blowing the defenders back, making a lot of room out here for Banner to work and getting one-on-one coverage. That's what he's looking for. 3 receivers to the right-hand side. That's Mortensen, and Nichols. Hill is in the backfield with Banner, and Bliss is far to the left side. Got a hard count going, and we're going to get the first down right there. Going to get us a hometown furniture and mattress first down with a hard count. Good job by Banner. I'll tell you what, I think, Sut, this is game 6, but I think that Banner probably got 6 or 7 first downs on the season with the hard count.
Very well could have.
That one game might have been Parkview game. I think he got 3 in that game alone.
There was several.
Formation stays the same for the Liberators. Banner takes a snap. Nichols goes in motion. Banner pitches the ball to Nichols, and he goes down for about a 5-yard loss. Did it look? That
wasn't right. Yeah,
I was bringing my binoculars up, but it almost looked like Banner kind of double clutch that double pump that pitch.
I'm not sure that was timed right at all, and I'm not sure about that play.
I like what he's doing. Nichols has showed off some speed already here tonight with a 74-yard touchdown romp with the first play of our first possession. So I like, and he's been the target on a couple of these pass plays. I like Coach trying to get that speed involved in Nichols. I think he's the fastest man on the team.
I think that's right.
Banner hands the ball off to Hill. Hill takes and crashes up into that line. That's some big boys up in that line, Sutton. This is 250, 260, 270 players right here.
Not sure we're going to be able to go through them. We may need to go around them, and we've been pretty successful so far with that. Brings up a big third down. Third about 14, 15.
10:44 to go. Cyrus Jackson checking into the game, getting Hill a breath right here. All the receivers are looking. Mortensen is out here to the wide side right. Bliss is wide side left. Jackson is in the backfield with Banner. Polk is going to be in that wing slot position between the guard and the tackle. Banner has to scramble around out there. He's being chased, and he's just going to throw the ball away. It's going to bring up fourth, and I'm going to assume we're going to be punting this.
That would be my guess. There was just too much pressure. They got through to Banner and moved him out of the pocket really quick, and he had to exit to the far side, which is not on his strong side, and he done a good job just getting rid of the ball there.
Yeah, he's rolling to his left out there, trying to avoid the big sack and the big loss, and just trying to get that shoulder turned all the way around to make that, being a right-handed thrower, to make that throw downfield. It's just hard to do, but he did a good job by understanding. Hey, man, I'm not in position here. Don't have the receiver there, so I'm just going to chuck it out of bounds.
And he did a good job. Down to 9 on the clock.
Biles is back in formation to punt.
We may have to take a timeout here.
Yep, timeout. Going to be timeout Liberator. So let's just keep it right here because I think Clardy's just going to bring them over and they'll come back out pretty quick.
If you haven't tuned into the coach's show on Wednesday, Coach Clardy is, I would say, an excellent interview. All we have to do is just wind him one time, and he can talk. He can tell you, and I mean, we learn volumes down there every week,
without a doubt.
And he's just a wealth of information. His delivery is really good, and he's very knowledgeable about the game. And he tells us what we want to hear without us asking him. So it works out pretty good. And then we normally will have another coach on. We had Alicia Woolard. About
Coach Woolard. Yep.
We had Coach Woolard on with the softball team, and we'll have other coaches on too. But it's an interesting look.
I want to thank Barge's Pizza for hosting that Coach's Corner.
Absolutely.
Yep. Folks, I also want to remind everybody tonight's homecoming here at Bolivar. And if you just tuned in late and watching late or whatever, we did the entire homecoming ceremony before the game. It started at about 6:20. Had all the gals out there with their pretty dresses on, being escorted by the football players. And Miss let me get the name real quick. Miss Jocelyn Norton was the homecoming queen this year. So you can watch that. It'll be archived. So you can watch that later on. Biles takes a snap. He gets the kick away. It's not a real good one, kind of shanked off of the right side. It does take a Liberator bounce and goes out of bounds at the 49-yard line. We don't get it across midfield. So Liberators giving up some pretty good yardage right here to the Zizzers. They're giving them the short field. So.
Yeah, not our best punt there by far. So the defense, it's time to rear up defense, and they've been doing it all year long. So it's time again. This will be the third time actually that West Plains has had the ball. So we ought to be starting to get kind of a little more used to what they're trying to do.
Without a doubt, Taylor moved out of the backfield. Their quarterback, Miller, in the backfield by himself. He's got 3 receivers right to the left. He just straight drop back, and now he's going to step up in the pocket, and he might scramble. Yeah, I think he's across the line of scrimmage. He completes the ball down the field to number 22. That's Dye, I think is what I said his name was. Dew is his name. Guess they're going to. Boy, I thought he was right at it there, Suddy.
He was close.
So, but they're going to give him the first down. They're going to say he was not beyond the line of scrimmage, so he completes that ball for about a 19, 20-yard gain. This time Miller has one man in the backfield with him. That's going to be Jackson Taylor. He turns and pitches the ball to Taylor. Taylor's going around the right side. He's got a couple blockers out there, and he's taken down finally by a couple Liberators at about the 23-yard line.
Their first down plays are picking them up some excellent yardage where they could have a really good option on second and even third down play if they have one to run about whatever they want.
Yeah, and Coach Clardy talks about that all the time. And everybody, when you get those big chunks like that, your whole playbook is open. So they're going to have second and about 2 from the 21 is where they spotted it. We've got a couple Zizzers moving, changing positions down there. Got Miller at quarterback and Taylor in the backfield with him. They hand the ball off to Taylor, and he goes down for a little bit of a loss, about a yard loss.
There we go.
Couldn't see who was. Looks like Moen McCullough and Polk was in on that tackle, bringing up a third, and it does take them back to about a 3-yard goal to obtain for the first down. Liberators really need to bow their backs here, Suddy. We don't think that we can give up another touchdown here in this quarter. Miller and Taylor in the backfield for the Zizzers. Miller takes the snap. He hands it off to Taylor. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, but he falls forward, and he's going to be awful close, Suddy, to the first down.
He got across that 20-yard line, and the first down marker is probably 19 and a half.
They're gonna call a timeout and measure.
Yeah, I believe they are. We'll bring that top-notch change group we've got over there.
Oh, yes.
Chain gang.
Yes. I had that down. Or Gabe Magnuson coming out with it, and who's got the other end of the stick this week? Nick's got the other end of the stick, and who's got the down marker over there?
Of course, Jared Taylor standing there beside him. Is that Drew? No,
I can't tell who that is.
And they're too far away.
Well, and I'm using binoculars and can't tell. You're looking. Oh, you got the camera. You're cheating. You're cheating on me.
Yeah, I'm zoomed in.
All right, so they have called it first down. They did give them the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 from about the 19-yard line. Miller and Taylor in the backfield. Miller takes a snap. He's going to fake the handoff. He's got a couple guys running down deep. He's looking hard for the corner. I think he's going to overthrow it, and out of bounds it is. So good job by the Liberators secondary right there.
Four defenders right around that play, that pass when it came down. And he threw it where only the receiver could catch it, and it was where the receiver even couldn't catch it.
Yeah. It's a good job by the Liberator secondary right there. 2nd and 10. Got 7:53 to go here in the second quarter, Suddy. And at halftime, you'll be watching, and we're going to be talking, but they're going to be announcing we're going to have the PA announcer do the Hall of Fame inductees for the Liberation.
4 inductees tonight.
Zizzer's got 2 receivers. They're going to call a timeout.
Yep.
All right, we will send it back to the station here. So you're listening to Bolivar Sports, brought to you by Mid-Missouri Bank on MoSportsZone.com and YourCountry 99.
You know what they say, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Well, that's great, except when it comes to electricity. Better call Warwick Electric, locally owned and operated since 2005. Warwick offers all types of electrical service, both commercial and residential, using top quality materials and following current electrical codes. They're fully insured and licensed, so you can trust them with your electrical needs. Don't do it yourself. Call Warwick Electric today at 417-327-3674.
People choose Oak Star Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oak Star, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oak Star can make. Oak Star Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the stadium. Zizzers are 2nd down and 10, and Miller completes a pass for 11 yards, and it's going to give them the first down. It's going to make them first and goal from about the 9-yard line, it looks like, Sutton.
Yeah, and I think we're going to get a big dose of running the ball here.
I would say number 24 is Taylor, and number 22 is Due, D-U-E. Wyatt Due, both seniors. All right, so it's Miller quarterback and Taylor standing next to him. He's just going to hand the ball off. No, he fakes it and hits man right out here. It hits Dew, I think, out here in the left, kind of came out to the left side. Didn't get very far. He's met immediately by some Liberators. No, that's number 13. That's new receiver for him. That's going to be Jacob Moore. He's also a senior. They're senior strong. He's 6'2", 185.
That surprised about everybody in the building, I think. I mean, they set up to run the ball hard to the right and then wound up throwing it to the left. But we covered it well.
Yeah. Miller going to the bench to get the play this time from the coach over there. Zizzers break the hustle, send 2 receivers to the right. Got a wing right in the middle. They hand the ball off. No, he fakes it again. They hit him in the flat. That's the same receiver, and in he goes from the 9-yard line. That's number 13. That's Jacob Moore.
He just runs that little flare out there, and he's a big kid, and I mean that pass was perfect to him.
Yeah, and that in the whole scheme of things, that's not a very easy pass. I mean, they're slamming away from you. You got to kind of keep that ball to their inside shoulder. They're upfield side. They had pretty good coverage. It's just a tough pass to cover. Kick is up, and
it's good.
It's good. So it's 6:57 to go here in the half. The Zizzers take a 21-6 lead on the Bolivar Liberators. We'll send it back to the station. You're watching Bolivar Liberators Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on Country 99.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
Is anything better than a hot, cheesy slice of pizza fresh out of the oven? Barge's Pizza in Bolivar believes great pizza is meant to be shared. Grabbing lunch with coworkers, feeding the whole family, or surprising a neighbor just because. There's one golden rule. Be nice. Share a slice. Bubbling pepperoni to fresh margarita with mozzarella, basil, and fine ripened tomatoes. Every bite's made with love and meant to be shared. Make someone's day delicious. In Bolivar, south of the square on Main Street. Barge's Pizza.
Welcome back to Placer Stadium here on the campus of SBU. Your Bolivar Liberators are down 21-6 to the West Plains Zizzers. They are setting up for the kick coverage, and we've got Cyrus Jackson, the senior, on the left side here on the left hash, and is that going to be Evan Nichols over on the right side? They're setting up at their 5-yard line.
That would be my guess. That would be my guess. This kicker has put it exactly where he wanted to the first four kickoffs, I guess.
And he's done it again. To Nichols. He's going to field the ball about the 3-yard line. He's coming out. He's got a pretty good wedge in front of him. He breaks it through there. He breaks it. Got one man to beat if he get by the kicker, and he's brought down at the 45-yard line. A great return by the young man. He took that, 45 and 50 yards. 50-yard return is going to set the Liberators up at about the 44-yard line.
Sorely needed and well done.
Without
and
a doubt.
we almost returned the kickoff this year.
Almost. You're exactly right.
He was one step away from breaking that wide open. Good run.
Keep going there, Seth. I'm going to break that one down.
All right. All right, we got, looks like Cyrus is in the backfield.
Banner takes the snap. He hands the ball off to Cyrus. We're going to give Cyrus his legs a little bit chance right there. He goes straight ahead for about 3.
Cyrus a little more bulky. He's going to be packing just a little bit more of a punch when he gets to that line, and maybe that's what we need, kind of wear those guys down a little bit. Hill's a little bit more finessey at his size right now, but
but he still runs like a freight train. I love the way he runs.
Evan's back in now.
You're right though, Jackson. He's got some fresh legs right now, and he probably has, I'm gonna say 30, 35 pounds on Hill.
He can motivate now. He can move.
Nichols and Bliss wide left. Polk and Mortensen to the right. Banner completes the pass. Who's that to over there?
Bliss.
Over to Bliss. Thanks to the PA announcer, we were able to see that's a good completion to Bliss for the first down.
And that was kind of an odd play. Bliss didn't have a first down, then he got slung all the way around, and he didn't have a first down.
Nichols and Bliss wide to the left. Mortensen and Polk wide right. Jackson in the backfield. Banner takes a snap. He hands it off to Jackson. Jackson just goes straight ahead and gets back to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up second down. Be second and 10 with 5:38 to go here in the second quarter. Liberators down 21-6.
I'm telling you, there's some
Whitehead
battles.
has got the Did he stop the clock? No, it's a running.
There's some battles going on in those trenches.
Yes, there is. And there's some big boys going at it down there. Mortensen and Polk and Nichols to the right. Bliss by himself all the way over on the left. Jackson left side of Banner in the backfield, shotgun formation. Takes a snap. He's looking to throw. The heat is coming on. Pick that block up right there. Banner does a good job of avoiding the big sack and has to dump it off out of bounds. Guess Polk was in the vicinity right there.
Yeah.
Banner did a really good job of avoiding a big sack right there. That would have set us back almost to midfield.
You know, we've seen him do that all year. He doesn't panic. He just escapes, and then he makes the play.
He just goes fast enough to stay out of that reach. You know what I mean?
I do.
So it brings up a third down, though, 3rd and 10 for the Liberators. It's a big third down, Suddy.
Yeah, and we're probably in 4-down territory anyway at this time of the game.
Could be. We're getting ready to enter into that middle 8 that we always talk about, Seth. 4:59 to go here. Banner takes a snap. He's looking to throw again. He's got a man dragging across the middle. He's got 2 of them driving across. He hits Polk. Polk's going to make the catch and turn it up immediately, and he's going to get the first down.
He didn't wait for the hit. He turned and went into it and went away from it and got the first down for us. Big first down.
Now, I don't know if that was the way that play was drawn up or not, but we had one receiver from the right and one receiver from the left dragging across the field head on into each other at the same depth. I'm surprised we didn't have a collision right there.
Yeah.
But good job by Banner to pick up the right one, and he hit Polk with the 11-yard pickup. Banner takes a snap this time, hands off to Jackson, and he just met behind the line of scrimmage. He was hit prior just about before he even had the ball all completely.
He didn't have much of a chance on that one.
No, they're going to mark him just shy of the line of scrimmage, about half a yard, it looks like. Clock is running 4 minutes and 10 seconds going to half.
Plenty of time.
Everybody's checking out over here to see what the play is. Mortensen and Polk are wide to the right. We got Jackson and Nichols in the backfield now. Nichols is busting out to the left side. Join Bliss over there. Jackson is set up to the right side. Nichols comes in motion. Sets up. Banner's under pressure again. He's got a man in front of him. Jackson. He dumps it off over here to Mortensen. Now, right on the sideline, Mortensen takes it down to the 11-yard line. It's going to be good enough for another first down.
That'd be another Bolivar mattress and furniture first down.
That's exactly right. Appreciate the help there, Suddy. Randy, I'm trying to remember.
I would say with all of the logistics that Randy has dealt with on this move, he may not even be awake right now.
All right, Mortensen is over here on the wide right. Who else we got? I don't see. Jackson sitting up in the backfield. Got Nichols, Polk, and Bliss all to the left-hand side. We're going to do a little isolation over. Jackson now flares out to the left-hand side. We're going to try that little screen over there. He's got the ball. He's got Nichols in the end zone, and Banner throws it up, and it's intercepted. He's trying to bring it out of the end zone, and he's brought down at the 1. Can he bring it out? I guess he can.
He did.
So he's going to be set up at the 2. He had the man. He threw that ball up in the air, and it hung up there, and it fell short of the intended receiver. He had the man just slightly underthrown.
He would like to have that one back.
Yes, he would. 3:32 to go. Interception thrown from the 11-yard line. How come our turnovers always come when we are knocking at the door in the end zone, or in the red zone, rather, and we end up with a turnover?
There does seem to be a trend. Does seem to be a trend that way. Okay, good defense here. We can get some good ball position, or perhaps a turnover from the Scissors. Would they be so kind?
Scissors tried to bring that out, and they get it spotted on at the 3-yard line. So if we could get a little pressure here, maybe bust something up in that end zone, we might be able to do some good here, Seti.
Nothing too fancy on the set here.
They hand the ball off. We've got a man over there. He's going to be stopped. That's going to be that's Taylor that's running the ball for the Scissors, and he's brought down without a gain, I think. Yeah, they're going to mark him right back down there at the 3. It's going to bring up, they're going to give him about half a yard, it looks like.
Number 2.
Going to bring up second down. Number 2?
Yeah, made the tackle.
Oh, okay. Banner or McCurry with the tackle.
He had a strong, good. That's a good strong tackle. He just took him to the ground.
We need about 3 more of them right now, or
At
2
least-
more. Force
At least
the punt.
2. I'd take 2.
3 receivers to the left for the Zizzers. Now they pull that back out. We got 2 to the right, 1 to the left. They hand that ball off that young man again, and he breaks it this time. He's going to get the first down, take him out to about the 16-yard line, 15, 16-yard line. The ball finally goes and hits the ground. So marking between the 15 and 16, giving them the first down. We hate to see them escape like that, Seth. They get the first down with 2:40 to go in the half.
Absolutely. It looks like we were holding back just a little bit there. We had him kind of stopped, and we didn't. We just didn't finish him off.
Miller taking the snap. He's scrambling out to his right-hand side, rolls out there. He's got the sideline. He's going to try to make it down the sideline. He picks up another first down, taking the ball out to about the 26-yard line.
And with 2:27 left, Melissa, we're getting down to near the half, and we need to keep Zizzers from scoring this half.
Zizzer's not in any hurry whatsoever. They huddle up and they take their time. They're coming to the line of scrimmage right now. Miller's going to be in the backfield with Taylor again. Got 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left, but they shift them all. That's Dew going in motion. They throw the ball out. Here's a hook and ladder coming down the field. Suddy, you talked about it earlier, and there it was. That's going to be Miller, and he's being knocked out of bounds by, is that Esri? 9. Logan Bunn knocks him out down in Liberator territory at about the 36-yard line. You could see that being set up. Man, the minute that ball was snapped, Taylor come just on a streak down here, and there was just the one receiver, and he just caught it and stood there, and you could see it coming, and it was wide open. Did a good job. You got to praise Bunn on that. He was backside over there, and he makes the field. He makes the tackle 40 yards down the field, and it was a touchdown saving tackle. They set up 1st and 10 from the 35. Miller takes a snap. He's rolling to his right. He's got a couple men downfield, and big hit over there. Makes the completion. Going to be a first down, but boy, it was a big hit.
He held on.
Was that Jackson that came up? Jackson playing safety over there? I think he was, Sut. 2:08 to go.
This is the sport tonight, so just so you guys know.
Liberator defense needs to stand up big right here, Suddy.
Big series coming up.
Miller, Dew going into the backfield with Miller. They're going to pass all the way. It's a screen being set up over here, and we've got it red, and we got him brought down right there for a loss, maybe a yard loss. Good job. And that young man getting up a little slow, too.
He had quite a bit of humanity laying on him there for just a little
Yes,
while.
he did. Was that Polk, or was that?
Polk took off that blocker and made the play there.
Who? Was that Darian Gonzalez with the tackle? Polk was? Okay. Seen Gonzalez kind of walking away there. Zizzers 2 receivers each side. Man in the backfield with Miller. They're just sending everybody downfield. We got good pressure on him, flushing him out to the right. McCullough in pursuit. Quarterback turns it up across the line of scrimmage. He gets jacked out of bounds. He's going to be short of the first down, but it's going to stop the clock with 1:01 to go in the half. All set. Liberators need a big stop right here now.
If they do.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and very short one. I bet you they run the ball this time. I don't know.
I tell you what, their completion rate on passing is really high now.
Yeah. And, he's throwing those are extended handoffs, a lot of those. They're just right around the line of scrimmage. Got a lot of people in the backfield with him. He's going to fake it, and he's going to roll out to the right. He doesn't have anybody open. He's trying to direct signal. He finally finds somebody. That's going to be Taylor that he found. Took up a lot of time, and he gets jacked out of bounds also. 52 seconds. So took up almost about 10 seconds on that play.
Did pick up the first down, though, so they'll make it 1st and goal. 52 seconds left, Melissa.
First down and 1st and goal from the 8. Come on, Liberator defense. This big body slapping around down there. Once again, Miller got a lot of people in the backfield with him. We make a stop. If we get him down, he may pick up. They give him one, I think. Good job by the Liberators. The ball came out, and we was Nichols came out with the ball, but I'm not sure. Apparently the whistle was blown because he didn't go very far with it.
That'll keep the clock running, too. We're down to 33.
Now a little sense of urgency by the Zizzers. They're stepping up. He's kind of got a lot of people in there, and he's just going to keep it himself, and he's not going to get anywhere. He's going to go down.
They're going to have to call timeout.
Yeah, they will. It's we got 21 seconds, and I think they've already called it. Let's send it back to the station real quick. You're watching Bolivar Liberators Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
Hey, welcome back to Plaster Stadium on the campus of SBU University. Your Bolivar Liberators are down 21-6 with the Zizzers threatening to score again with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They are looking at a 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. The Liberators have stood firm the first 2 downs. Let's see if they can do it again here, Sut.
It's a big part of the game, right?
Miller's got 3 backs surrounding him there in the backfield, so we're going to see which one gets it. Now everybody's going to bust out wide. We're going to go with the pass play. He's got 3 to the right and 2 to the left, and let's see if they just kind of bust it out and let Miller try to run it in. No, that's that extended. It's picked off by Jackson. He could go all the way. He's at the 45, the 40, 50. He's at the 40. He's going to take it to the house, folks. There's no going to stop him now. Look at this. Liberators go up right there. He held on to the ball all the way across the line of scrimmage with 6 seconds to go. That is a pick 6 of 97 yards, Sutton. We may need to check the record books on that one.
That was sorely needed and well done. He caught that ball just like it was passed to him, and he never missed a step for the next 97, 98 yards.
Exactly. He jumped the route. You've seen that route develop. It's one that we just were talking about. And I said he's got to make sure he throws that to the downfield or upfield shoulder or downfield shoulder on that receiver. And it was kind of inside, and Jackson's able to jump that pass route, pick it off, and he takes it 97 yards to the house. I'm going to say we're going to go for 2 right now. I don't know if Jackson.
We're going to call timeout.
Good call right there. Let's just keep it here, Suddy.
Okay. That was exactly what the doctor ordered for us. I would have been happy if we'd have just kept them from scoring. The other, turning it around and making it that big of a change. Huge play in this game. And the Liberators will get the ball coming out in the second half. Exactly.
Yep, without a doubt. Yeah, Jackson just did a great job of reading that play. The coaches, I'm sure, have been talking about that. The quarterback just kind of missed through it just a little bit. I bet you he didn't throw it inside more than a foot inside, but it was where that receiver was going to have to turn a little bit more, and he couldn't get turned, and Jackson jumped that route, picked it, caught it with his hands, the highest point, and just never looked back.
Where Jackson didn't have any room to give down there because they were right against the goal line, and they tried to run that little sideline, and he was there, he made the play, and he was gaining yardage as he was going down through there.
Boy, he showed good burst speed right there.
He certainly did.
Liberators going to line up and go for 2, try to get that missed extra point, that missed Broughton's Cleanworks extra point that we missed earlier. Going to try to get it back.
We just had a Warwick touchdown. That's
touchdown.
Right.
Yep, that's exactly right. Jackson is in the backfield with Banner side by side. Takes a snap, trying to pass it. He's got to get rid of it. He's still scrambling around. He's doing a good job of buying time. He finally fires the ball in there, and is it no good? Thought he was going to be able to pull one out there for us.
It looked like he had a little bit of room to maneuver up there, but they closed that off pretty quick.
It did. Receivers doing a good job of recognizing that their quarterback was in trouble. They started trying to make things happen, running around in the back of that end zone. Bottom line, the ball falls short in the end zone. So we got a little ground to make up now, Suddy. As there's 6 seconds to go as an untimed down for the extra point. The Liberators are down 21-12 now, though, with 6 seconds to go in the half. I like where we're at right now. We talk about the middle 8 all the time, Suddy. We scored on the last possession. I don't think that the Zizzers are going to get anything here, but we get the ball to start the second half. and that can be really big. So
I wouldn't be surprised if we squib one here. If we can't get it into the end zone, I wouldn't be surprised if we squib one here, give them the ball about the 35, 40, somewhere in there, and then play deep. We've already seen their hook and ladder tonight, so I don't know what else they've got, but we could see about anything tonight. We've seen a fake reverse go for a touchdown. We've seen a hook and ladder. We've seen an intercepted 97 yards. This has been a great homecoming so far.
Absolutely. And here's the deal, Sutton. We've played, the first 5 games, we have not made our own breaks, and we just made our first break. That's the first points we've scored all season off of a turnover.
And that was a big one.
And that was a big one, 97, and it put us right back smack dab in the middle of this football game.
Okay.
Miles to kick off. Little pooch kick. He's hit his spot, just like Coach talks about. Got covers down there, and that's probably going to do it. No, they're going to stop the clock with 3 seconds to go. I don't think the Zizzers will take any chances right here. I'd really look for them just kind of maybe take the snap and take a knee and go to the locker room. So.
Surely they wouldn't throw another interception to us here, would they?
Boy, that would be some kind of good. 97-yard INT by Cyrus Jackson, though. I'm going to tell you right now, that's a very big play. Mark that one down, folks. All right, Zizzers break the huddle. The Liberators break the huddle. They're over on the sideline, getting coached up by all the coaches are out there with them.
Oh, yeah, we got 4 deep.
See what happened.
5, actually.
I think what the last words were, do not let them get behind you. They are going to run the ball. Taylor, he got the corner over there. The clock has expired. He just juked a couple of us, and the Liberators finally get him on the ground after a pretty lengthy game. But they're going to go to the half here, Sut. 21 to 12. And it is going to be an extended halftime. There's no. Oh, hang on just a second. We got laundry down on the field.
You got a flag.
So the half cannot end on a defensive penalty. It can on an offensive penalty. They had a holding call. We've declined it, so we're going to the half. I will tell everybody there's an extended halftime period today. It's 20 minutes. We're going to have the Bolivar High School Hall of Fame inductees.
We got 4 we're going to induct into the Hall of Fame, and it'll take place just shortly here. We're going to do a couple of commercials.
And then we will come back with the Shelter Mutual Insurance with Craig Langman. What we're going to do is Seth's going to have the camera on the field, though, and we're going to actually do.
We're going to do.
We're actually going to get back in with the PA announcer for the stadium, and you will be able to watch the entire induction into the Hall of Fame.
And we'll have the halftime show, the Shelter Shield of, what do we call it?
No, Shelter Mutual Insurance, the Craig Lehman Shelter Mutual of Insurance halftime show.
Yes, we will have that.
All right.
We're just not sure when, but we will have it.
All right. We're going to send it back now. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Black Rock Arms has the best deal in town for guns, ammo, optics, knives, camping supplies, and so much more. Whether you're stocking up for the range or prepping for your next adventure, Black Rock Arms delivers quality and savings. Located right next to the movie theater in Bolivar, it's the go-to spot for all things tactical and outdoor. Visit in person or explore their full selection online at blackrockarms.com. Black Rock Arms, your pawn shop patriots, and where adventure meets firepower.
Hey, welcome back to Plaster Stadium. We're going to go interrupt those commercials. We're going to go straight to the Hall of Fame induction ceremony.
The Conservatory of Music in Wichita. Jim bravely served our country in Vietnam with the 4th Infantry Division and sadly was killed in action in 1967. We honor his courage and sacrifice. Jim Duncan.
Jim is our first induction.
Next, the late Ivan Trent Webb, class of 1964. Trent was a true multi-sport athlete, lettering in football, basketball, baseball, and track. After high school, he served in the U.S. Navy and went on to a distinguished career in both funeral services and the transportation industry. In 1977, Webb was dispatched to the Baptist Memorial Hospital in Memphis to pick up the body of rock star Elvis Presley. He then spent 3 days at Graceland and drove the hearse in the funeral procession. Trent Webb.
And Trent told us all that
Loretta Franklin from the class of 1969. Loretta shined both on and off the court. A standout athlete in basketball, volleyball, softball, and cheerleading, she went on to play collegiate volleyball before dedicating decades to Bolivar School as a PE teacher, coach, and counselor, impacting countless students and athletes along the way. Loretta Franklin. From the class of 1971, Teresa Parson. Teresa has been a remarkable leader in our community. A dedicated student in Glee Club, Drum Corps, and FHA, she went on to a successful career in banking and later served as First Lady of Missouri. Teresa has championed education, mentorship, and opportunities for children across our state, leaving a lasting legacy for future generations. Teresa Parson. And finally this evening, Davy Davis, class of 1983. Davy is better known as the greatest ball boy in the nation. Davy managed our football team for decades, showing up early, supporting our coaches and players, and inspiring everyone with his consistency, kindness, and love for Bolivar athletics. His legendary call, "Get 'em up, sideline," is known by fans far and wide. Davy Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in congratulating our 2025 Bolivar High School Hall of Fame inductees.
All right, congratulations to the Hall of Fame inductees. Well deserved. Kent? All right. We've got just the actual man that knows everything that there is to know about hooking up all this electronic equipment anymore, and he did a fantastic job tonight. By Kent Otto's his name, and
we broke some new ground tonight.
Yeah, we've hooked into the stadium PA, and I've heard that we've got some more surprises at some point in time where we're going to do some maybe on-field interviews. It's crazy what all he comes up with. Anyway, congratulations to the inductees in the Bolivar Hall of Fame, Bolivar High School Hall of Fame. Well deserved by each and every one of them, Sut.
I agreed.
All right, let's go ahead and take those commercial break that we were trying to do there a minute ago. We'll send it back to the station. So you're watching Bolivar Liberators Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
Hey gang, wherever you are, CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon has you covered. Complete clothing department for both men and women. Their hardware, electrical, and plumbing departments have what you need to get that job done right. For the farm, CNC has fencing supplies from pipe gates, hog wire, and animal health supplies. And for our furry friends, CNC has toys for cat and dog food and, of course, dog houses. You can depend on the Colemans at CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon.
Hey, this is Paul at CNC Farm and Home Supply. If you have the questions, we have the answers.
Stranded on the road? Don't panic. Call the Car Medics. The roadside assistance team is ready 24/7 to revive your day with fast towing and expert help. Whether it's a flat tire, dead battery, or engine trouble, they bring the emergency care your vehicle needs. Call the Car Medics. 417-407-8042. That's 417-407-8042. Resuscitate your ride with Car Medics. Your roadside lifeline when your car needs a medic.
You're listening to 99.1 KYOO halfway, 1200 AM KYOO, and 102.9 K275 CD Bolivar.
CMH Orthopedic and Spine Center in Bolivar offers walk-in orthopedic care Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Available to children and adults, the clinic provides non-emergent care for orthopedic injuries, such as fractures, dislocations, sport injuries, and shoulder, hip, and knee pain. No appointment is necessary. For more information, you can visit them on the web or call 417-777-2663.
Who's keeping you toasty this winter? For more than 30 years, Jim and Roberta Doak have been keeping folks warm in Polk County. They offer propane delivery, new system installs, new and used propane tanks, bottled propane, and so much more. They deliver clean, affordable American propane in a fast, friendly, and courteous manner that you can depend on. If you're on the fence about what propane company to use this year, give them a call at 326-6111 or visit them just a block north of historic downtown Bolivar. Doak Propane, a proud sponsor of Liberator Football.
Welcome to the bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the mid-size SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with a State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle.
Come see us, Guyana Andrews, 326-2636.
Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium on the campus of SBU University. You are listening and watching maybe on to Bolivar Liberator Football. Welcome to the Shelter Mutual Insurance with Craig Lehman's halftime show. We got a lot to go over here, Sut.
We do.
I'll just kick it off right now with giving you kind of a rundown of all the big plays. And with Matt being gone tonight, not really able to capture any of the stats as it's happening. Just trying to get down to big plays. And what we started with is in the first quarter, 5:43 to go, the Zizzers took the opening kickoff and went 75 yards with a very time-consuming drive to finally punch it into the end zone with an 11-yard touchdown pass, and the kick was good, making it 7-0. Then they line up and kick off to us, and we get it, make the ball out to the 26-yard line. And our first play from scrimmage on the night is a 76-yard run by Nichols, who moved into the wildcat position, faked a pitch to Banner going to the right side, and he tucked it and under his arm, and he came to the left side and went 76 yards for a touchdown. Biles missed the kick, though, making the score 7-6. The Zizzers then, with the last play of the first quarter, they had a touchdown run of 2 yards, and their kick was good, 14-6. Then they had a 9-yard touchdown pass with 6:53. The Zizzers have been to kind of a time control, ball control type of an offense. They pass the ball quite a bit, but it's nothing deep or anything. It's, these, I call them extended handoffs, 2-3 yards across the line of scrimmage or straight out.
Very measured for offense. And we had a turnover in the red zone down there in the end zone, actually, that would have made this game even closer. But we had a little bit of a break.
Yeah, without a doubt. They go up 21-6, and all of a sudden, they're
driving.
They're driving. Well, we had that 52-yard kickoff. That kickoff, the 52-yard kickoff return by Nichols that set us up on the 74. And that's when we started driving. We just went on down the field, and unfortunately, from the 11-yard line, we throw it to the end zone. The ball gets hung up in the air a little bit, and it's picked off. They try to bring it out, and they do bring it out, but end up on the 3-yard line. And that's with 3:32 to go. And they drive the ball all the way down the field, Sut. And they're down on the 11-yard line. No, I'm sorry. They're down on the 3-yard line with a third and goal going in with just about 20 seconds. And they try one of those, that little pass I'm talking about. And Jackson steps in front of it and goes 97 yards untouched into the end zone to bring the score to 21-12 after the 2-point conversion failed. What an exciting play that was, Sut.
It certainly was. It's the most exciting defensive play we've seen all year, and it will loom large in this game. It put us right back where we need the ball, and now we're coming out in the second half. We've got the ball first. We could make some big noise.
Yeah, without a doubt, Sut. And once again, we really haven't given up big plays. We made our big plays tonight. We've been the team making the big plays. True. And they have just been kind of very slow, deliberate, and everything, and they've been going down the field, and they're time-consuming. So, the Liberators, I think, just due to the fact that they are such time-consuming on their possessions, we need to try to look at and hopefully get one or two more big plays. If we can score here at this first possession, that would be so huge. Potentially, you would go for 2 right there to come within 1 point.
Yeah.
I don't know if you actually need it, because then you can say, all right, well, field goal, we can still be all right. You know what I mean?
1 and 2 are about the same.
Exactly. So, a coach will make that decision when that happens. But right now, it being 21-12, we always talk about that middle 8, and we're in just the prime example right now. 90, what is it? Matt always says 90. How many percent?
He changes that number from time to time, but it's in the high 80s or early 90s.
The high 80%. The team that scores with the last 4 minutes of the first half, and then in the first 4 minutes of the second half, 80. I think he says 86. 86% of the time is going to win the ball game. So that's what we got to look forward to. Sut, let's move on a little bit. I want to cover some other Bolivar sports real quick, and then I'm going to get to some area games.
Yep.
Real quick, the other fall sports, we've got the girls volleyball. They had the Liberator Invitational this past week. They took second in the tournament. They beat Neosho and Purdy during the tournament, and then lost to Harrisonville in the championship game. All right, so and tomorrow on the 4th, well, that's the JV tournament. The Lady Liberators volleyball are not in action again until the 7th of October home, and it will be a varsity, junior varsity, and freshman night, and those games will start at 4:30. So good luck to the Lady Liberator volleyball team. Let's go with the girls' golf schedule study. Ozark Mountain Conference is being held right now. It was won yesterday. The Liberators took first in the conference. This is the second year in a row, and the only 2 years of existence for the Ozark Mountain Conference. But the Bolivar Lady Liberator golf team has taken first. Delaney Daniels took overall first, shooting a 66 yesterday, Suddy. Now, 3 days ago, she was on the same course and tied that course record with a 64.
And a 66 in competition, or a 64 in competition, is something you and I don't know a lot about.
Exactly.
But if you're not a golfer, those are tremendous scores down there. She's a whale of a player.
Outstanding, too. And now, so the Bolivar District Golf for the Lady Lib starts next week. It's going to be on the 9th, and that's going to be held home court advantage. Little course called Silo Ridge.
Yep, they know it well. There's a lot of teams in that district, and the top so many go to the individual, and the top teams go to the state also. So it's a big deal.
It sure is. Let's move on to the Lady Liberators softball. They have been participating in the Springfield Invitational tournament. They beat Logan Rogersville yesterday 8-1. Today, the Springfield tournament, they've lost to Republic 5-2, and then they beat Park Hill South 10-4. They're going to play 3 games tomorrow, Suddy. So that's good. That's what's going on with the Lady Liberator softball team, and we had Coach Woolard in this past Wednesday night at the Coach's Corner.
That was a good visit too. She's a great interview. She's very optimistic and very positive about everything, and the upside is huge. And you round your whole season, you get ready for that last week of districts, and hopefully that's what you'll be, and that will be at home.
Yep, and another home court advantage, exactly. So that's good. All right, so let's go on to the girls' tennis schedule. They won their own tournament a couple of days ago right here in Bolivar. They're getting ready to host the Ozark Mountain Conference on the 7th next week, and then they host districts here also on the 9th and 10th. So a busy week next week for the girls' tennis team.
A lot of sports here in town. Get out. I imagine it'll be warm enough you can probably get out and watch one the way it's been going.
Yeah, without a doubt. It's still supposed to be pretty warm next week. Yep. Bolivar's boys soccer schedule. What's happening here? They beat New Heights Christian this past week 5-1. Then they competed in the Fast Edge Soccer Classic, what used to be called the Bolivar High School Soccer Tournament, but they've renamed that after the 2 very, very successful coaches of that program over the last decade or so, 2 decades. But they beat Clinton 5-1, and they play tomorrow against Joplin. And I don't have a time on that, but if you get an opportunity, get out and watch them. They're doing a tremendous job.
That they are.
And finally, boys cross country, or not only boys, but I'm going to. This is just impressive if you ask me. Recently, Bolivar High School, all their cross country teams, just varsity, junior varsity on both boys and girls side. They went up and competed in the Hermitage Cross Country Dam Invitational. It's held down below the Pomme de Terre Dam, and I've been down there. It's a great place.
The Dam Run.
Yeah, and they call it the Dam Run. And listen to this, the boys varsity, the girls varsity, and the boys JV teams all took first place in that. And there was a lot of people in
There's a lot of teams.
And the girls JV took second.
That's a pretty good day.
That's a good day for Bolivar sports right there. Bolivar Cross Country, without a doubt. Congratulations to them. Now, they will run tomorrow at Camdenton. So they probably won't be out with the homecoming festivities tonight. So anyway, bottom line is, Sutty, that wraps up all of the Bolivar Liberators sports for this week. And you got some scores for you?
I do. We've got some scores in on some area teams. Nixa 35, Kickapoo 0.
I'll read that next one slow.
Seneca 18, Carl Junction 0.
There you go.
Thayer 56, Kabul 0. Marionville 21-7 over Pierce City. Warsaw over El Dorado 34-0. Webb City 14, Republic 7. I bet that's a good ball game down there. Carthage and Joplin tied at 7 at the half. Nevada 13, Lamar nothing in the third quarter. Mount Grove 28, Liberty 6 in the second quarter. Saracoxie 21, Miller 8 at the half, and Ash Grove 21-8 over Skyline at the half. Other games of interest: Ozark 28, 11 and 21. Glendale 34 to Waynesville. Neosho 14 over Willard. Logan Rogers 14. Hillcrest 0. West Plains, of course, 21-12 over Bolivar at this point. Branson 42. Marshfield 6.
Branson was mad. We said he'd be mad.
We were afraid of that. That's about all the area scores that are in. We've got some more teams in the area playing, but we don't have scores. Stockwood 27. Sherwood 14.
Monette, that's a district opponent there, Suddy.
Where you see?
36-14 over East Newton.
There you go. That McDonald County at Aurora, but we don't have a score on that one yet. We'll have some finals for you for some of these when the game's over.
Yeah. Oh, but what do you say we take another commercial break right here? I think the play clock or the time clock has gone away, but the Liberators are out warming up. So let's take another break here and send it back to the station for a couple minutes, and be back with you here shortly. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Has your local bank stopped feeling local? Hello, this is Matt Hindenburg with Grand Missouri Bank. At Grand Missouri Bank, we are proud to be the only locally chartered bank in Bolivar, with the local owners and decisions made right here at 1630 South Killingsworth. You'll always work with our friendly, experienced team. From offering personalized financial services to building lasting relationships, whether you're borrowing or depositing, we're here for you. Come see us at Grand Missouri Bank, Bolivar's true community bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
HMI Fireplace is here to serve your community and promote local youth sports programs. It's in HMI's history to keep your home safe and to be on the ball when winter strikes. Come into HMI Fireplace and let them write up the best defense for Old Man Winter today. Look them up online at HMIFireplaceShop.com or give them a call.
No one warns you like
In the market for furniture? Don't go to the big corporate stores in Springfield and pay their wildly inflated prices just for them to pay their big dividends to their New York City shareholders. Shop at your locally owned favorite, Hometown Furniture and Mattress, where we have made furniture affordable again. From budget to luxury, we have it all. Ask us about our financing made easy, no credit needed. Come see us today right here in Bolivar at 451 South Springfield Avenue next to Trace Amigos, or call us at 417-912-7681. Don't overpay, take home today.
Drilling, the action of making a hole in something by boring with a drill. Sounds simple, right? Well, it's not, especially when it comes to water wells, geothermal drilling, and environmental monitoring. With over 20 years experience, Jeremy McCarthy and his crews at McCarthy Drilling will have your project completed efficiently and effectively using state-of-the-art drill rigs. Don't leave your drilling to just anyone. Contact the experts at McCarthy Drilling in Halfway. McCarthy Drilling done right.
Hey, welcome back to Plaster Stadium and Liberator Football. You are listening to the Craig Lehman Shelter Mutual Insurance Halftime Show. We've got the clock expired and they put the 3 minutes back on. We got about 2.5 minutes before kickoff set. What do you think was talked about at halftime?
Here's what I think. We had a lot of activities at halftime, and I hope we got most of them covered. Had some inductees into the Hall of Fame. Had another presentation down there that I just completely missed. I didn't see it on the schedule anywhere. But what we've got going on mostly is a great football game. I mean, we've had some big plays. I would have to say West Plains would probably pretty well dominated us on offense. They had four really long drives. Turned one of them over, and we scored on it, and that put us right back in this ball game. And I'll tell you what, if we can hang around long enough, we know what to do at the end of the game.
Yeah, without a doubt, Seth. And I think that bodes well for us because 3 of our 5 games so far this year, we were down with less than a minute to go. One of them, we came back and won. The other 2, timed the one, we threw the ball dropped into the end zone with 1 second to go from about the 11-yard line. Could have been a complete, could have not been a complete.
Yep.
The other one, we didn't get as close, but we were still there for the score. So that bodes well for the Liberators. And I just cannot emphasize last week's game enough. I think that could be a deciding factor in this week's game.
Yeah, and if you haven't archived and watched that Marshfield game, I got to tell you, it's worth a watch. If you didn't care who won, it was really exciting. Clay and I were very nervous when we were behind with just a short time to go, but Liberators pulled it out in exciting fashion.
Yes. So one more note here. The thing that we missed on the halftime right there, and I want to go ahead and address this. It was an award given to Maddox Naismith.
Okay.
He was presented with listen to this now, the 2025 Southwest Missouri Class 4 Track and Field Athlete of the Year Award.
Holy smokes.
The head boys track coach and pole vault coach Daniel Bayless presented the award to him. What an honor for that young man. He graduated last year, and he's still around the area. I see him several times a day. He lives behind me and goes in front of the house all the time and gives me the wave. So he won this award after his junior track and field season, and it's a major accomplishment in itself. And he's won it twice now. So that's quite the testament to Maddox. Yeah, he ran it his junior year and his senior year.
I don't remember ever anybody winning one of those from Bolivar. Maybe they have, but I've just not been aware of it. But that's quite an honor.
And I want to thank him for bringing this up and bringing it to our attention. But that was the other ceremony that we missed.
Okay.
The game clock has been set. This is going to conclude the Craig Lehman Shelter Mutual Insurance halftime show. Hope everybody enjoyed it. We got 12 minutes set on the clock. We're 21-12 to the West Plains Zizzers. They are going to be kicking off to the Liberators, and we're going to send back Nichols, and we're going to send back Jackson. Now, Jackson, I hope, fields it because he will probably field it around the 5, and last time he got the ball around that area right there, it
turned
to
out
the
pretty
house.
well.
So it went well for us. So let's see what happens.
Big crowds hanging around tonight.
Everybody's hanging around. Lots of people, lots of faces. All the class reunions are going on tonight, so it's good to see everybody. They're going to squib kick it. They're not taking a chance. It's going to be filled. It's going to be fluffed, but then Nichols picks it up. He picks it up around the 15. He goes forward and makes it to the 25. He's met with pretty sturdy resistance right there, Seth.
Yes, he did. And that was well covered by West Plains, too. Their kicking game is top-notch.
Yeah, they weren't going to take any chances. They seen Jackson back there and Nichols, the 2 big playmakers that we've had tonight so far.
Exactly.
So let's see what Coach Clardy has come up with for his first offensive play here in the second half. So is that Mortison right here, right in front of me? Evan Mortison, number 12, over here on the right side. We got Bliss over on the far side. Polk in a slot shot, and Jackson lined up next to Banner. Banner takes a snap. He hands it off to Jackson, who is, a little backside pursuit got him real quick. 73 came from that right defensive tackle side. We're running that play to our right, so the opposite side for that tackle, and he makes the tackle in the backfield for a loss of 2. So.
Their push off that line is excellent. Just excellent.
That's some big boys, 74 and 73. Let me see right here real quick. 70. Yeah, you're looking at 309 and 250. And the next one is 250 also. So
79.
there's 800 pounds on the front line for defensive line for the Zizzers. 800 pounds. Whew. It's like me, you, and Mac getting in that Maverick.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Banner takes a snap. He pitches the ball to Nichols. Nichols got a little bit of an opening over there. He gets that hole. He got it 10, 12, 14-yard gain for Nichols. I thought he was going to bust that. You could see that play developing from up high up here. And, I mean, he had the corner. Good job by the Zizzer defense to get it sealed off over there.
Yeah, they did. They took some good angles to minimize what he was going to get there.
Yeah, that was a good play run by the coach right there to Nichols with that little pitch. I think they ran that smooth that time. That first time we tried that in the first half.
I think we
just
did.
A little different variation of it, but the same pitch, the same direction. It just wasn't smooth then. Morrison by himself over here on the right. Bliss over on the left-hand side. Got Jackson and Banner in the back. Polk switches side from right to left. Snap goes to Banner. A little high snap. He hands it off to Jackson. Just not a lot right there right now. He picked up about a yard. Did not make it back to the line of scrimmage, though.
Yeah, that front of West Plains, they're just making it miserable in there around the line of scrimmage and plus.
Lost about a yard. I mean,
yeah. Yeah, and there's not much he can do of that. I mean, they're ready for him when he gets there.
Williamson and Polk are the tight end positions right now. Both of them swap that last play from right to left to try to block that big guy that came through on the other side there a minute ago and caught Jackson. Banner takes the snap and hands it to Jackson. He's going to try the left side this time. He's going to make it back to the original line of scrimmage, and then he's going to go down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 set. Their linebackers are just able to – they're just teeing off on us right now. They're coming up. The 3 big boys up down front for them, they've got 3, like I said, 800 pounds, but they are just shooting those gaps, and it's letting those linebackers kind of come off their hips and make those tackles deep in the backfield or at the line of scrimmage.
They're showing blitz.
Morrison out wide to the right, Bliss out left. Polk is flanker to the right. It looks like Williamson is also over here on the right-hand side. Banner's going to take the snap. The line is kind of collapsing down. Banner's scrambling to his right. He gets the corner. If he can get by one, he needed to get one more stride, and I think he'd have got the first down. I think they're going to mark him.
That's a pretty good mark.
On that far side's really good. This guy here's got him back a little bit, I think. They're going to have to be a 4th down, and do you go for it, Sut, from midfield?
Tell you what, they're looking at it. They may have to measure this thing.
They're going to call an official timeout, and they are going to measure. Let's go ahead and send it back to the station while they do that measurement. Y'all, that's kind of a boring thing to watch. High school and college is about the only place you can watch them do a measurement anymore.
That is true.
Anyway, we're going to send it back to the station. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Bold transformations start at MD Lux Aesthetics and Med Spa in Bolivar. Lose weight with personalized solutions. Balance your body with expert hormone therapy. Revitalize your skin with powerful laser treatments. And refresh your look with precision injections. Every journey begins with a $50 consultation credited towards your service when you move forward. Find them on Facebook or find them behind Bill Roberts Chevrolet. Step into the future of beauty and wellness where cutting-edge science meets self-care. MD Lux Aesthetics and Med Spa.
Hey, welcome back to Plaster Stadium. Good news, Liberator fans. The Liberators made it by the nose of the football, got the first down at the 49-yard line. So we're going to continue this drive. Jackson's still in the ball game next to Banner in the backfield. Morrison and Polk are to the right side, and Nichols is to the left side. They hand the ball off to Jackson. He's going to try the right side. He gets by one man, goes up in the air, and he picks up about 4 to 5 yards. He kind of went high right there and got his feet clipped out from under him and started to do a little catapult there. So
he had that in mind. He just couldn't quite get out of it clean. But, that's a hard 4 yards, 5 yards, but that's what he got. He picked it up.
That's what, that's what Coach talks about. That first down, get the yardage to where you can use more plays out of that playbook. It's staying ahead of the sticks is what he's calling it. We're ahead of the sticks right now. So, anything's possible right here as far as play selection. We've got Morrison and Nichols wide to the left side. Jackson still in the backside or backfield with Banner. He's looking to throw. He just takes a straight drop back. Now he's flushed out to his left. If he can beat around that guy, he's going to throw the ball away. Good decision by the young man. He was getting ready to get hit pretty good right over there on the sideline, so he just heats the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, he was going to lose yardage on that. I mean, he had already decided that if somebody didn't come open, he was going to get rid of it and was in good position to do that.
Pretty good decision maker right back there. Mortensen now coming to the right-hand side. Bliss is over on the left-hand side. Nichols is in the slot position. Williamson at tight end position on the right-hand side, offensive right. And I don't see Pope. Where's he at? Jackson's in the backfield. I guess we got a double tight. Tipped up in the air and almost intercepted. Pass intended for Mortensen, but it gets tipped at the line of scrimmage and is almost intercepted. We're lucky right there, Suddy.
Mortensen looked like he had his man sealed off, but it was the in-between guy that got up and got a paw on it, and then it was a free ball then. But we got away with it. Brings up 2nd and 9. Whoops, 2nd and 5. No, 4th and 5.
4th and 5.
And we're going to take a crack at it.
Yep.
I like this.
Polk and Bliss wide left. Jackson to the right of Banner in the backfield. We've got Mortensen over here on the right-hand side, and Williamson is tight end on the left-hand side.
A little bit of a hard count there.
He's gotten jumped before. Didn't work that time, so we're going to run the play. And we're still going for the hard count.
5 seconds left on the clock.
We're probably, I hope,
yeah,
we're going to let it run down.
Yeah, or we're going to take the penalty and
take
punt.
the penalty
I'm
and
not
punt.
sure which it's going to be. Looks like a timeout.
Nope. Yeah, delay a game.
Delay a game, yeah.
We're going to take the penalty.
Okay.
That's a good call. Save that timeout.
Yep.
Go ahead and move back 5 yards and get the punt. That's all,
That's
good, smart coaching right there.
It was thought out.
Something tells me we're going to need that timeout here in about, let's see, there's 8 minutes to go here, so in about 20 minutes, we're going to need that timeout, I think.
We've been seeing that.
Game 20 minutes, not actual time 20 minutes. Biles lined up deep, 13, 14 yards back for the punt. He takes the snap, a good snap. He gets the kickoff. It's a little bit better kick. It's still kind of off to the right. It hits at about the 33-yard line and bounces out of bounds. Zizzers are going to take over on the 33.
Okay.
So they held us, Sut.
We moved the ball pretty well.
We did.
They held us. Now it's our turn to hold them.
Yeah. See what kind of adjustments coach has made to handle, that number 24 for the Zizzers. Which one was that? That's and Taylor. But that young man runs tough, and so does number 22, Dew. I can remember Dew. I can't remember Taylor.
Taylor's the load, and so is Dew.
Miller is in the backfield quarterback. Taylor is sitting next to him on his left-hand side. The official just blew his whistle, and he's having them. They got some kind of a belt around their waist, and the Whitehead is making him cover it up. Anyway, so they got 2 receivers to the right side. Flanker coming in motion, going back into the backfield. So they're splitting Miller. He hands it off to Taylor, who is hit and tackled for a very short game. I can't tell who hit that. Who made the tackle there, Seth?
Couldn't tell. It was a massive humanity, and he went down in a sudden rush. He did.
I'm going to say, I think that might be Harless and McCullough over there.
You and I discovered a long time ago, unless you have a set of binoculars down there, it's really difficult from up here to see who did what.
Miller in the backfield with Taylor, and they're going to just straight throw. He's going to step up, and he's going to run the ball. He's down the field. He takes a slide, and we might draw a flag right there because we went ahead and tackled, and here comes the flag. Boy, it's way late, though. But he did bring it in, and I kind of understand. We were diving at him as he goes down sliding. They're going to talk about it. Because that flag was so late, I think he's probably saying to the other officials, did you all see that? Or was it early enough or late enough?
Yeah, and I would be surprised if they wave this flag. Normally on those type of plays, they don't wave them very often.
Nope. It's going to be a personal foul against the Liberators. They're going to tack 15 onto it, so they'll take that down to the 35-yard line. I don't know. I mean, yeah, we were on him, but we were already diving at him when he went down.
There was going to be a collision there. It would have taken a very athletic play to have not collided there.
Right, and we were diving at him from behind.
Yeah.
It's not like it was a head-on-head. So anyway, it takes him down to about the 35-yard line. They're going to line up with 2 receivers right and left, 1 man in the backfield next to the quarterback. They're going to hand it off, fake it to him. One of them long things. Big hit right there by Jackson, keeping him to a very minimal gain of about 3 yards. He caught the ball and made his turn, and when he did, Jackson met him head on. that's due. That they say he's 5'6". I'll take their word for it. I don't know if he is.
He's a strong 5'6". He's stout. He is built stout.
There's no question about it.
Yeah.
So give him 3 on the play there, Sut. So it'll be 2nd down and 7. 2 receivers right, 3 receivers right. They're going to scramble, roll out to the right, and just kind of flip it to the line of scrimmage to a receiver, and that's due again. And we stopped at about 3 yards short of the first downs.
Good containment there.
Yep.
I mean, they minimized that gain. It looked like it could have went for more than that, but.
So we have not seen a pass by the quarter, and they've had several. I can't tell you exactly how many. I'm going to say they've had probably 14, 15, 16 pass plays tonight, and none of them have been thrown down the field longer than 4 to 5 yards. And so I'm telling you right now, start watching for a 15, 20-yarder.
Here we go.
Because that's what's happening. So we've sent 4 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Now we're shifting 2 back into the line of scrimmage, 1 in flanker position. There we go. We handed it off, and he's going to get the first down and then a little bit more. He's at the 10, the 5, and he keeps his balance, and he goes in for the score. That's Taylor. It's a nice run by the young man. It's going to be a 27, 28-yard touchdown run at the 5:42 mark of the third quarter.
And he just kept those legs churning and kept the head down and found hole after hole and made it on into the end zone there. That was a good run. That was a good, solid run by him. He's a tough runner.
He is. Let's see. What did I say it was? 20 what? The run.
21, or I don't remember.
I think about 27 yards.
Okay.
They're lined up, try to kick the extra point.
Now we've got everybody ready.
Yep.
His kicker's been, he hadn't missed one yet tonight.
And he did that. Oh, it hit the upright and kicked through for a good kick. Okay, that makes it 28-12. Yeah, once again, that was a good run. So I'm going to send it on back to the station right now. So this is Bolivar Liberators Sports brought to you by Mid-Missouri Bank tonight on MoSportsZone.com and YourCountry 99.
Mid-Missouri Bank has crossed another huge benchmark. They've paid their Midmo customers more than $8 million in Casasa rewards. Join Midmo in the race to $10 million. Get in on your share of the earnings today. Whether it's cash back on debit card swipes or a high interest rate on checking and savings account balances, Midmo Bank pays you for the spending activity you're probably already doing. You deserve more for your money. How does more money sound? Open an account in minutes at openaccounts.midmobank.com. Mid-Missouri Bank. Member FDIC.
Stay active and energized at the Bolivar Recreation and Aquatic Center. Hit the gym, take a fitness class, or shoot some hoops in the full-size gymnasium. They've got a seasonal indoor pool, top-notch equipment, flexible class options, and convenient childcare while you work out or attend activities. Need space for an event? Rent out the gym, studio, or multi-purpose rooms, perfect for parties, meetings, or team events. Open daily with hours to fit your schedule. Bolivar Recreation and Aquatic Center, where Bolivar comes to move. Located just off Broadway. Join the action today.
Hey, welcome back to Placer Stadium on the campus of SBU. Zizzers in kickoff formation to kick the ball away. They're going to squib it right down the middle. It's going to be taken by an up back. I can't tell which one it is. He fields it about the 24. I think that's Polk. Makes it to the 30-yard line.
Okay.
Yeah. A little extra correctly until Polk got up and one of them walked by and hit him in the back, and down he went again. But we're going to take the ball over first and 10 from the 30, the Liberators 30. Set, I think we've got the score. I think we've got the score on this possession.
Agreed. 5 minutes left. 5:37 left in the third quarter. Down three possessions. We do need to score.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, two touchdowns and two-point conversions. Liberators with a kind of a bunch formation right here. Everybody's in tight. Jackson in the backfield. They hand it off to him. He stops and reverses direction and gets 4 yards, long 3, short 4 out of that. Mark him at the 34-yard line. Everything was set and designed to go right. I mean, we had bunches of people over there, and Jackson come to a complete stop and said, no, that's not happening.
We don't know what he's seen, but he didn't like what he's seen, and he made some positive yardage out of it.
Now, he's coming out of the game right now, and I don't know, is it because his helmet came off?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, they have to come out if it came off?
I believe so.
Okay, so who's going in for him? Something's happened to Hill because that's another back that's come in. That's number 31. That is going to be Coven Parks in the senior running back. He lines up next to Banner, and he gets hit immediately.
Got his number called right off and lost about 2 yards.
Yeah. And I'm just telling you, those big linemen of theirs are just shooting those gaps and getting in the backfield and disrupting a lot of things. Jackson back on the field. Coven Parks coming off. Morrison is going to be wide to the right side. Bliss is over on the left side. Polk is tight end on the left side, and Williamson tight end on the right side. Jackson in the backfield with Banner. Banner takes a snap. He's looking Polk's way or Mortison's way. Oh, Banner's going to take a big drop right here and get sacked, probably about a 15-yard loss.
At least.
He was looking to his left or to his right and then kind of tried to look back across, and he had a guy right on him that he didn't see coming and was able to reach out and grab a hold of jersey, and he wouldn't be able to break free. Big loss. 14-yard penalty. That brings up 4th down.
23.
And 23.
And the punt team is out, and we need a good punt.
We need a really good punt right here. That was 3 quick downs right there. High snap. Biles takes the snap, and he gets it away, and it takes a scissor bounce. It's going back. Polk.
Holy smokes.
Oh, I'm not real sure how to describe that. So the ball landed not even back at the original line of scrimmage and then took a backwards bounce toward the Zizzers end zone.
Hard backwards bounce. Yes. A 15-yard hard bounce backwards, yeah.
And so they're going to get the ball at the 17-yard line, 1st and 10. This is a bad position to be in.
Agreed.
We talked earlier about catching breaks, and we caught a couple early, but all the breaks are going the Zizzers' way right now. Zizzers send 2 out to the right-hand side. They got 1 on the left-hand side. They got a wingman inside of the right tackle. Miller in the backfield. He's got Taylor lined up to his right side, slightly behind him in the pistol. He takes a snap, hands it off to Taylor. They're running the same play. And a big stop right there. Is that going to be McCullough?
Jackson made a hit also. Jackson made the hit, and he's the one that went backward. I think McCullough's the one that made the tackle.
It was Logan Bunn. Logan Bunn's one.
Okay.
At first I thought it was McCullough because Taylor did that wrestling move on him.
Taylor's he got up slow, and he's limping off. He took a hit.
The young man's kind of picked it up to a jog. I think he's going to be all right. Whitehead had to stop for him to get off the field, and should probably be blowing the whistle to start that again. There it goes. Liberators need a big stop right here. They're going to be in 4-down territory all the way. So, and they got the 2nd and 9 from the 21.
They've got a really good kicker, too.
Yes,
they're in range.
Everybody shifting positions down there. 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Hand off to number 4. He's the new number carrying the ball. And boy, he just took a shot. Can't tell who did that, but they've stopped him short of the 1st down by about 4 yards. That's number 4 running the ball for him. That's Warren Lawson, another senior running back, linebacker, 5'9", 204. They don't grow them real tall down there, Seth.
No, but they grow them wide and strong. I can tell you that.
They do that. That's for sure.
We had quite a bit of extracurricular activity. West Plains back up to their old cheap tricks, looks like.
Oh, no. That brings up 3rd and long, 3rd and 5. But like I said, they're probably going to be in the 4-down territory. They're going to take this play from the 12. 1:58 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Liberators down 28-12. Miller takes and pitches it to Taylor, and he takes it all the way down off the right side down to the 1-yard line or 2-yard line. Picking up the 1st down is going to give them 1st and goal.
Didn't take him very long to recover.
No, 1 play. They're going to mark him on the 2. Like to see the Liberators bowl up here and just drive them backwards for a couple plays here. See if we can't get something to happen down there. Miller has once again, he's got that bunch around him, and they hand it off and we stop him short. I think he may get the lean.
Second effort may have got
I think they're going to mark him short. They're going to be about the half-yard line. It's an interesting formation. Miller's in the shotgun himself. Then he's got one back behind him. Then he's got two, one on either side of him. They just line up same deal, and Taylor gets in that time for the score. 1 yard run with 1:08 to go in the third quarter. That puts the Zizzers up 34-12 with the extra point to come.
And they're pulling away.
Yes, they are. I had such big aspirations for tonight's game. I've been telling everybody's like, can we beat West Plains this year? And I'm like, you know what? We can. We can, and I really felt strongly that we were going to. West Plains with the field goal. The lefty makes another one.
He's been perfect all night.
They've got an interesting formation on their extra point and field goal. All their blocking backs are on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
I guess because he's a left-handed kick.
I guess.
Left-footed kicker.
I guess.
So anyway, we'll send it to the studio. Be back with you in just shortly here. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on Your Country 99.
Welcome to Coral Supply in Bolivar. Coral Supply in Kubota have stepped up to get you the Kubota tractor you need.
Like the L3902 package with box blade, brush hog, and 18-foot trailer. Bring home the Kubota L3902 package for 0 down, 0 APR for up to 60 months. Now through 9/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
At Coral Supply in Bolivar, we make it simple to buy a new Kubota tractor.
Transform your yard with Rovenstein Landscaping. They're dedicated to serving their customers with quality products and friendly service. Whether you're tackling your own project or you want to work with one of their expert designers to create the outdoor space you've always imagined, they're here to help every step of the way. They're fully stocked with everything you need. Just stop by 250 North Lemon Avenue in Bolivar, right behind Casey's General Store. Rovenstein Landscaping. Let's grow something great together.
And welcome back to Plaster Stadium. The Liberators are down 35-12 with 1:08 to go in their third quarter. Zitters are kicking off after their last score. It's a little pooch kick. Filled it at about the 20-yard line. Can't really tell who that is, but he's broke free, and he is going to take it up to the 45.
Nice
so a good 20-yard return by the young man, and I'm not sure who it was. Right there it is, number 30, 31? 30. 32. I think it's 32. Let me see who that is, Suddy. That's going to be Jonah Bryan, a sophomore.
Good run.
So good job. We're good for that young man. Setting the Liberators up with some pretty good field position. They're actually going to spot the ball at the 34-yard line, so give him a 19-yard return. The Liberators got to get something going offensively.
Execution. Time to execute some plays here.
See if you can't find Hill down there on that sideline, and let's see if he's holding his helmet or wearing it.
I've looked. I haven't seen him down there.
Jackson lined up next to Banner in the backfield. Banner takes the snap. He's rolling to his right. He's got a man. Let's see. He hits him late, tries to hit him late, and just ran out of field right there. Everybody ran into the sidelines. There was no reversing that one, trying to get back to the other side.
No, that was covered well. They're doing a good job when we roll out. They're doing a pretty good job downfield.
I like Coach getting Banner outside that pocket. He's taking a lot of heat back there all game long, and Coach is starting to roll him right and left to get him outside, get him a little bit more time to try to pick up those receivers. Got Bliss and Mortensen going wide to the left-hand side. Williamson and Polk over here on the right side. Polk goes in motion to the left side, resets. Banner takes a snap, hands it off to Jackson. He holds on to the ball. I thought he was going to give it up there for a second, but he's thrown backwards for about a 2-yard loss. Bringing up 3rd and 12. So 12, and they're going to call it 13. 3rd and 13.
That line is just, they're stout.
Big night for the down 3 for West Plains, number 78, 79, and 75, maybe? 73. Banner in the backfield, Jackson next to him. Same formation as we had last play. Takes a snap. It's a low snap. Banner's flush from the pocket. He's rolling to his right. Now he's going to turn it. He drops the ball on the field. I don't know if he if he recovered it or if it went out of bounds.
I think it got out of bounds.
No, they're keeping the clock running, so he recovered it in bounds.
Good play then.
So that's going to bring up, he picked up 4 on the play, but it's still, I mean, we're fourth and 7 from our 46-yard line, so we are definitely going to be punting this ball.
End of the third quarter?
End of the third quarter. All right, I'm going to send it to the station this time. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99. Back.
Rodent Cleanworks. So what do? Let's make this simple. We stain and we clean. We stain decks, we stain fences, we stain houses, we stain concrete. We clean commercial buildings, we clean house exteriors, we clean fleets of all sizes, we clean equipment of all kinds. I'm telling you, we clean and we stain. Cleanworks, it's what we do. Contact us today.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Ask Craig Lehman about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium, home of the Bolivar Liberators tonight, who are down 35-0 at the start of the fourth quarter.
And in punt formation.
Facing a 4th and 9. Good snap. Biles takes a snap. Hey, that's the best punt he's had tonight, and it goes pretty good. Takes a Liberator bounce. If we can get to it, we're going to pin him inside the 5-yard line. Well, it took a backward bounce right there, so took him all the way back to the 7. Good punt by Biles right there. We needed that.
We'll take that. That was a good execution there.
Zizzer's going to start to hold this possession, so hopefully the Liberator defense can step up big because we're running out of time for possessions right now, Sutton.
And while I'm thinking about it, Davey Davis was also a manager for the basketball team.
Yeah.
In the 90s, in the late 90s.
Yeah. Got thanks to Darren Archer for sending that to us. Little history trivia.
I remember it well. You know, you can really see during that era, you could really see Davey's facial expressions during the ball game, and he couldn't hide emotion. I can tell you that.
Zizzers line up with 3 receivers to the left. They just gonna hand the ball off to, man, who do you think? Mr. Taylor, and he comes rumbling out of there from the 12-yard line. He's going to take the ball all the way out to the 24-yard line or 23-yard line. Big pickup for the Zizzers. They're starting to really eat up yardage on their plays.
He's very versatile. He can run in, he can run out, he can run tough, he can run fast. He can do about everything.
Liberators have their hands full right now. Liberator defense does. 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Mr. Taylor is in the backfield, and they do a little misdirection right there, kind of a counter, and send him back to the left-hand side. And he's brought down pretty hard that time. Is that Jackson? I think that's Jackson. Good tackle. No, that's not. That's Sam Harless, isn't it? Why am I asking you? I
can't see the numbers.
The folks out in the people out listening to us can't see the numbers either. I think that was Jackson's over on that side, so it had to be him. All right, 2 receivers, both directions, both sides for the Zizzers. This time they're going to run a pass play over here to the right. They're rolling out. They got a man could have almost been picked off. They make the completion, but he's out of bounds when he makes it. Going to bring up a 2nd and 12, or 3rd and 12, excuse me. Liberators may hold on this one, Suddy.
That'd be good. That'd be a start. Be a good start to the fourth quarter. 10:43 left in the fourth. 35-12 in favor of the Zizzers.
All right, defense, we got to step up here. Zizzers are sending 2 men both directions. No, I got 1 man to the left, 2 to the right, 2 in the backfield with Miller. You know they're going to shift. Yeah, now we got 3 receivers right side, 2 receivers left side. No. Clear out and try to run it. That's what I thought. The quarterback draw right up the middle. Get him down on the ground, guys. Get him down on the ground or it's first down. He just made the first down and out of bounds at the 40. And there's a flag that came down as they took him out.
Didn't look like a face mask.
No, I think, the official that dropped it immediately started talking to number 7, talking to Miller. There's flag in the middle of the field, but there's one over here on the sideline. So I'm not sure. Let's see how this shakes out. I've never seen the official immediately go to the player that was involved where he dropped the flag. So we got a face mask on them. Okay, the quarterback grabbed our defender's face mask, and then we also had a holding on them. So this can be a double whammy, I think. So the face mask penalty would go from where he went out of bounds at, because that's where the face mask occurred. The holding is probably the one we'll accept if we can only have one of them. Face mask against them. So they've marked that one. Now the block is the block in the back or holding, whatever it was, is being declined. So we're going to send them back. They're going to get the ball on the. They started on about the 22, and I think they're going to get it.
25.
On the 25.
Yep.
Okay, replay the down, but instead of it's going to be 3rd and 8.
That big quarterback moves pretty good too.
Yeah, just the way they were coming up, I was like, he's getting ready to run it. They're going to send all the receivers to the sidelines and have the D-backs get out of the way so he could have open field, and that's exactly what happened there. 2 receivers right, 3 receivers left, and they'll move them here probably. Nope, they're just going to let them run. Quarterback takes a drop. He's got a man right there in the middle of the field, and he drops the ball. That's a good break for the Liberators right there.
He had enough for the first down there.
Yes, he did.
Hit him right in the hands. He just didn't just hang on to it. Kind of above his head maybe.
But he did exactly what my coach always told me: don't run before you got the ball. Catch the ball and then run. Exactly. And he the ball was coming right at him, and he turned his head to see where he was going to run to.
You think they'll remind him of that over on the sideline?
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. So they line up in punt formation. Going to have to punt it away from. He's going to stand on about the 12-yard line. So hopefully we'll get a good return. I'm sure that's Nicholas back for us.
He's on the 40.
No, that's Mortensen back for us. Need to get away from it right now, Liberators. Don't get anywhere near it. It's on the ground, bouncing around. So we are going to take over on the 40. Pretty good punt for the Zizzers right there.
Yep.
Liberators got 10-15 to go here in the fourth quarter in the ball game, and we're down 35-12. Not the homecoming night that this big crowd was hoping for and wanting to see.
We've had some big plays, and it's not over. But the Zizzers have been very, very efficient on offense.
Yeah, very much so. And, we've had some like opponents and everything right now. And they got beat by some people that we beat.
Yep.
So I'm not, that's just the way it is sometimes. You just have a hard time figuring all that out. You can never. It's how come you play every one of them.
Strengths and weaknesses, exactly.
Jackson in the backfield next to Banner. He takes the snap and hands it off. No, he's going to fake it. He's got a little run-pass option going to Polk right there, and Polk makes the catch and picks up about 12 yards on the play.
I like that.
A little run-pass option. I like it, too. Banner faked that handoff to Cybers right up the middle, and we've been kind of running that play quite often. And then he just comes straight down the line. The defender started closing on him, so then he just goes ahead and makes the pass. It's good.
And I'll tell you what, Polk picked up some good yardage after the catch there.
Yes, he did. 2 receivers right and left, Polk and Bliss on this side, Mortensen and Nichols on the right side. We got another man over here. Polk makes another catch on the sideline. Get out of bounds. He's fighting for those extra yards, but at that point right there, I think you get out of bounds. He catches it right there on the sideline, and he's got a man wrapping him up, and he tries to go back to the inside of the field. He just didn't get out of bounds right there. Probably just shut that clock down.
Exactly. We are fighting the clock as well.
Yeah. He's Mortensen Williamson and Polk swapping sides now. Banner in the backfield, Jackson next to him. He takes a snap, handoff to Noah. Run pass option again to the right side. This time he turns it upfield. Good job by Banner. He got to read correct and everything. And he picks up the first down. He runs for 6.
Whatever gear we're in now is a good gear.
I like it. They definitely got a little urgency going right now.
Crisp. Everything's crisp right now.
Polk and Bliss left, Mortison and Banner. He evades the tackle right there. Now he just throws the ball. No, he makes a pass play down there, and it is completed. Caught in bounds. That's Mortison on the reception. I thought he was going down, Sut.
He was going down. I don't know how he got out of that. He escaped it. He made a little run to the far side and made a good pass.
Did a good job. Mortison doing a great job down there, keeping the play alive himself down there, watching Banner, making sure he got into Banner's line of sight so he could catch that pass. Good job right there.
And he got out of bounds.
Yeah, 5-yard gain. Nope, first down.
Okay. We are moving.
There we go. Liberators taking the ball. Is going to march it down. They're going to put him on the 15. Oh, they had a penalty.
Personal foul, yep.
There you go.
Well,
we'll take it right now.
They can't help that.
As long as they don't knock us out, just keep giving them the flag.
I think they have to get so many.
Williamson and Bliss out wide to the left-hand side. Banner takes a snap. He hands it off to Jackson. Jackson hit immediately in the backfield. Kudos to Jackson for even being able to hold on to that ball because he didn't get a step before he was being hammered. The Zizzers are just laying their ears back and just blasting through the line on the Liberators.
That they are.
They're winning that battle on the line of scrimmage.
And they've won it for most of the evening.
Pretty much. Mortison now moving over to the left-hand side with Bliss, and we got Polk in that wing slot over there and Williamson on the far right. Banner to throw. He's got a man going across the middle and almost intercepted. He threw into traffic right there. Double coverage and just about got picked off at the 5-yard line.
That should loosen him up for something a little shorter now, maybe to get some good yardage.
That brings up third down with the loss from the last play. That puts us at third and about 14. We're in 4-down territory, though.
Oh, no doubt.
So it doesn't make much difference. Banner takes a snap, hands it off to Jackson. Right there, Jackson with a good piece of running right there. Give Jackson about 9 yards on that play, making this 4th down play a little bit more reasonable right here. We're at 4th and 4, I think. 4th and 5.
We were 3rd and long there, and we ran a good positive yard play just to be able to get into this 4th down where we can run anything we want now.
You're exactly right, Suddy. I don't know.
I'm surprised they ran it, but I understand it now.
That run-pass option that Banner's run twice now, once to each side here in this quarter, and on this drive, it looks pretty good to me right now.
Yeah, and here it goes.
He's going to take the snap and he's going to roll to the left. His left. He's looking. He's got somebody streaking across, but he can't. And he tries to hit Jackson back on the left-hand side right there, and he just overthrew it and out of bounds it went. A little high, so the Liberators turned the ball over on downs at the 10-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for the Zizzers going out. Tough break for the Liberators right there. Good secondary coverage. Banner just couldn't see. We had one receiver when Banner started scrambling back across the field to his right. We had one receiver that was streaking across the back end of the end zone, and he was all by himself. Everybody else was all the way over here on the left. Banner just couldn't see him. No fault of that young man's whatsoever. He was under a lot of duress. Liberator defense need to come up with a turnover on their own. Scissors take the ball, just go right up the middle, and I believe it's going to be just short of the 1st down. Going to be a 9-yard carry for Taylor. I don't know if the Zizzers will attempt, they've had a lot of those, short passes. I don't know if they'll even worry about that now. There's 7 minutes to go in the ball game, and they're up 35-12. I just look for a steady dose of Miller handing that ball off to Taylor.
I think we're going to get a big dose of him.
Here's a little pitch to Taylor out the right side, and he's brought down. He gets the 1st down and picks up about 3 more yards. I could see there at the bottom of the pile, they were able to get him stopped because somebody had a hold of both of his feet.
That'll do it.
They had a foot in each hand. First down for the Zizzers, though, from the 24-yard line. Liberators got to make their own breaks right now. Just need a really good hard hit, force a fumble, get a fumble recovery, get a big sack. Miller in the background, in the backfield, hands the ball off. He fakes the ball. They are going to throw it, and there's another one of them right at the line of scrimmage, passes, and he breaks it off the sideline down there. He's at the 45, and he drops the ball, but it's out of bounds. So a big play right there, 10, 20, be about 19-yard gain on the play.
Just a simple play.
It does, like I said, the receiver wasn't even at the line of scrimmage. They just dinked us all night long with that. And
they're really good, especially after the catch of picking up those yards too. And the quarterback's really good at moving the ball.
Well, he is, and then with the 3-4 defense, you're going to get that's open, and you hate it. Well, okay, he hands the ball right now, and Taylor's going up the field. So what they're doing with that with the 3-4 defense, they load those receivers, and so they'll put one receiver on the far side, and we're going to have like one guy over there, and when he goes deep, he has to go with him. You do not let him get behind you, but his responsibility then is you got to come up and make that tackle.
Yeah.
So that's what you end up with.
And that's where we're coming at it pretty quick, and we're not being able to make that tackle because it's just a tough one.
Zizzer repositioning their offensive alignment right now. They snap the ball back to the quarterback and hand it off to Taylor, and we hold him for no gain that time.
That'll bring up third down.
5:14 to go in the ball game. They're going to snap we got a new ball carrier in the backfield. Number 4, he gets the ball from Miller, and it's tackled immediately short of the first down. Do you think they're going to punt it, or do you think they'll go for it?
I would be surprised if they punted it.
Number 4, Warren Lawson, is in for the Zizzers in that running back position. Yeah, now he's back out, so I guess, Taylor's back in there. Zizzer's quarterback taking the snap. He just tosses it to Taylor, who comes to the right side. He gets hit pretty hard there and slammed to the turf. I think he's going to make the first down by about a yard. So that, Suddy, I don't think they can run the clock out. I think we got an injured player down here. Zinzer,
24. That's
number
him.
24.
And he had a leg injury last week, too, and that looks like that's what he's holding now. They're tending to him.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's send it back to the studio because I think this is going to be a minute.
Yeah.
You're watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Sometimes it gets messy out there. When it does, call Southwest Sewer and Septic, your local heroes for emergency septic pumping, septic cleaning, and sewer line repairs. Plus, they now offer porta potties for your job site or special event. For more information, visit southwestsewerandseptic.com or call 417-326-4330. That's 417-326-4330. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
You know what they say, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Well, that's great, except when it comes to electricity. Better call Warwick Electric, locally owned and operated since 2005. Warwick offers all types of electrical service, both commercial and residential, using top quality materials and following current electrical codes. They're fully insured and licensed, so you can trust them with your electrical needs. Don't do it yourself. Call Warwick Electric today at 417-327-3674.
Well, welcome back to Plaster Stadium here on the campus of SBU. The young man was able to get up. That was number 24, Jackson Taylor, their workhorse on the evening, and he was hit hard now. He went down. He was holding his leg, but they got him up off the field, and he jogged off on his own.
I think this is twice he's went off hurt. I doubt if we see him again tonight.
Yeah, Warren Lawson comes in to replace him wearing number 4. They got 1st and 10 from the 45. Zizzers take the snap and hand off to that Warren Lawson, and he's stopped at the line of scrimmage and then driven back, but they'll give him forward momentum, which is going to be right at the line of scrimmage for 1 carry, no gain. I'm glad to see that young man get up and jog off the field like that. I thought he was going to be hurt, but he took a shot right there, and something
was hurting
right.
him pretty good when he was down on the ground. I can tell you that.
Zizzers come out. They got one man going to the left, 2 coming to the right, one in the backfield with him. He's going to pass the ball. It's just going to be that little to the line of scrimmage, and it goes for 5 yards, bringing up 3rd and 5.
Just kind of a little flare out off the line, and
nothing fancy.
He's making good passes. They're making good catches, and then they're picking up some yardage. That's the way you attack that.
Miller has played a really good game for the Zizzers. That quarterback, he had that one mishap where he probably missed his intended route of the pass by less a foot to 18 inches is all he missed it by. But it resulted in a 97-yard touchdown by Jackson. This time he's passing over here to the right side. Same thing, just a little flare out to the flats, and we can't get him down on the ground. He's going to pick up the 1st down, and that's going to take it to about – that's going to give him the 1st, I believe. Yeah, with the 1st. We've got all our timeouts, but at this point I don't know if we'll really use too many of them. Down 35-12 with 2:38 to go. I think that once they blow the whistle and start the clock, the Zizzers might, not quite yet. They may have to run a couple plays.
I believe they're going to have to they're going to have to get a 1st down.
They'll snap this ball at about, I would say they won't snap it until almost 2:10 probably. 4 receivers to the right. He's going to shift 2 of them back, bring them back into the line there, and they hand the ball off to number 4, who breaks a couple tackles, and he goes for 9, bringing it down to bring up a 2nd down and 1 from the 21-yard line. Nope, 1st down.
2:09 on the clock.
They marked him. Yeah, they marked him at the 2-yard or the 22-yard line.
Yeah.
I thought he needed to get to the 21, but at this distance, I couldn't tell exactly where that was at. So he's on the 22-yard line, 1st and 10 from the 22 with 1:57 and counting for the Zizzers. I think this one's pretty much over, Suddy, and has been for a bit. Yeah.
Yep.
Miller takes a snap. He just turns around, pitches it to number 4, who goes down in the backfield, didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Number 4, I think I said his name, is Warren Lawson for the Zizzers. And that 1:34 to go. 2nd and 11. Some of the Liberator faithful are starting to stand up and make their way towards the exit. Zizzers really didn't travel very well. I don't think they got 40, 50 people over there, do they?
It didn't look like it.
Miller takes a snap, hands it off. No, he throws that little flare again, and the ball carrier catches it and slips and goes down for a loss of 1.
I think that's the only time we've stopped that play for a loss.
Yeah, I think you're right, Suddy.
They have run. That is a bread and butter play for them, and they are good at it.
And, here's what you do then. All right, so you bring your guys up, and then what happens?
Yeah.
Boom, Now we're run that route, but then make a stop and go out of it, and they're behind us. So it's a tough play to defend, but your main thing is you keep them in front of you and you stop them.
And this should be the last play of the game.
I think they're going to take the knee and call it a ball game. Victory formation. They snap the ball, and Miller takes it from the center and takes the knee, and that's going to do it here for the Liberators tonight, going down to the West Plains Zizzers. Made the long trip over, but it was worth it for them. They take out the Liberators 35-12. We're just going to let the clock run out, and I'm going to send it back to the station, and we'll talk with you back here in just a few moments. You are watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
You're listening to 99.1 KYLO halfway, 1200 AM KYLO, and 102.9 K275 CD Bolivar.
People
People choose Oak Star Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oak Star, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oak Star can make. Oak Star Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
Is anything better than a hot, cheesy slice of pizza fresh out of the oven? Barge's Pizza in Bolivar believes great pizza is meant to be shared. Grabbing lunch with coworkers, feeding the whole family, or surprising a neighbor just because. There's one golden rule. Be nice. Share a slice. Bubbling pepperoni to fresh margarita with mozzarella, basil, and vine-ripened tomatoes. Every bite's made with love and meant to be shared. Make someone's day delicious. In Bolivar, south of the square on Main Street. Barge's Pizza.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
Black Rock Arms has the best deal in town for guns, ammo, optics, knives, camping supplies, and so much more. Whether you're stocking up for the range or prepping for your next adventure, Black Rock Arms delivers quality and savings. Located right next to the movie theater in Bolivar, it's the go-to spot for all things tactical and outdoor. Visit in person or explore their full selection online at blackrockarms.com. Black Rock Arms, your pawn shop patriots, and where adventure meets firepower.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
Welcome back to Placer Stadium on homecoming Friday night for the Bolivar Liberators. Didn't turn out the way we planned, Suddy, did it?
100th homecoming.
100.
So 100. We've probably won more than we've lost, but tonight we ran up against a very good West Plains team, and they pretty well dominated us the whole game, I would say.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you, Suddy. In the whole scheme of things, we haven't had the big plays all season. We haven't had them. Tonight we had two of them. We had a 74-yard touchdown run, right? First play of the game, offensive play of the game for the Liberators for a touchdown. Then we had a 97-yard interception return for a touchdown. So you're thinking, all right, if Liberators just play their normal game, we're good for another 19 points.
Yep.
And that didn't come. The good, solid defense by the Zizzers, and we just could not put anything together. Liberators fall tonight, 35-12. It is the homecoming night game tonight. First off, Seth, I want to say congratulations before I go too much any further to a few people here. First off, to the family of the late Jim Robert Duncan and to the family of the late Ivan Trent Webb for being inducted into the Bolivar High School Hall of Fame, and then to Loretta Franklin, Teresa Parson, and Davy Davis for being inducted into the Bolivar High School Hall of Fame. Also, I'd like to say congratulations to Jocelyn Norton, who was the elected homecoming queen for
the 100.
The 100.
There you go.
I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of homecoming queens. All right, but there's only one that is the homecoming queen for the 100th anniversary of.
That's exactly
so
right.
Congratulations to her. not sure if we're going to get Coach Clardy up there. We're going to talk a little bit. If you get your phone and come up with some scores, we can update a few people. I'm tired of telling people that we went down 35-12.
Well, Carl Junction went down 42-7 to Seneca. So, that's the way it goes sometimes. Nick's at 55, Kickapoo 7. That's a final. Thayer 78, Kabul 0. That's a final. Marionville 21. That's still second quarter. Warsaw 40 over Eldo, fourth quarter. Final here, Republic 27, Webb City 21. Republic with a comeback there. They kind of started their run last year about this time and got all the way to the final game. So good luck to them. Carthage 28, Joplin 21. Nevada 27, Lamar 7.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Mountain Grove 28, Liberty 6. Saracoxie 28 and Miller 22. Ash Grove 41, Skyline 14. Lebanon 56, Ozark 28, Glendale 44, Waynesville 14. Neosho 29 to 19 over Willard. Logan Rogersville 55, Hillcrest 13. Branson 49, Marshfield 18, that's a final. Springfield Catholic 36, Fairgrove 15, that's a final. Clever 27, Buffalo 12, that's a final. Forsyth 41, Reed Springs 14, that's a final. Hollister 49, Stratford 18, again a final. Ava 43 over 43, Houston 20, that's a final. Let's see. That's about all the finals we have down through there. We've got a few other ones. Rockbridge 35, Camden 7. That's still a halftime score.
Yeah, the majority of the rest of them are halftime scores, and the majority of the rest of them are pretty one-sided ball games.
Pretty much.
Lincoln's way up big. Appleton City's up big. Stockton's up big. Interesting night of Friday Night Lights in Southwest Missouri. The crowd stuck around here tonight for a long time, and right there, the last minute and a half, I guess, some of them start getting up and going. But you look out across that field right now, and I mean, everybody's still having fun. It's still homecoming. You only get one, especially your senior year. That's a big thing. It's a disappointing loss, but it's still your homecoming night. I spent my homecoming night in the hospital. My best friend got his knee completely blown out in that game, and my mom got hit by a car after the game. So yes, it was. I had Hazy on one, and I went to the ER and spent it there. I had Hazy on one side of me and my mom on the other side of me, and both of them laid out there, and I was like, oh my gosh, So very memorable. A lot of memories made on homecoming night. Some of them good, some of them bad. But anyway, your Liberators go down here tonight. Do you see him down there?
I think he will be surrounded down there. There's a slew of people down there, so I think he'll be surrounded. I would say we could go ahead and probably end this. He will probably not be coming up.
That sounds good. Listen, want to thank the game sponsors tonight. The Mid-Missouri Bank sponsoring the game, but the other ones didn't get to call a name too often tonight. First Down, Hometown Furniture and Mattress, the Warwick Electric Touchdowns, the halftime show, Shelter Mutual Insurance with Craig Lehman, and the Field Goal and Extra Point, Roten Clean Works. Thank you all for doing that. And our other many sponsors that we have that you hear during the commercial timeouts. That's going to do it for us here tonight from Plaster Stadium. Your Liberators going down in defeat on homecoming, 35-12. On behalf of Sutton Medley, Matt Hennenberg on assignment in Fort Worth, and this is Clay Meyer and Cash back at the station. Thanks for watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
This Bolivar Liberator Sports broadcast is made possible by these great sponsors.